Misty. Good morning there. How are you? Oh, nice to see you. The billboard's down now. Yes, Hawaiian Airlines took it out.
Did they?
Yes. They don't realize how good a spot they have.
Yeah.
But,
what was there yesterday?
It was there yesterday.
Early on.
Well.
Early on in the day, yeah.
Late last night, when many were asleep, Hawaiian Airlines came and took it away.
I will never go to Hawaii now.
Isn't it kind of ironic? Hawaii's having a monsoon right now as we speak.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't think it's a mere coincidence. A monsoon-like weather event hit the Hawaiian Islands last night as the billboard was being taken down.
It's a sign.
Don't think these things aren't connected. As the billboard was being stripped away, Hawaii was being smashed by a weather circumstance like never before.
Monsoon of T-Man.
They're evacuating people from the island of Oahu, from what I heard on the news this morning.
Wow.
Where are they going to go?
I know where.
Rowboaty. Yes.
These kisses before you monsoon us.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
There you go. That's Hawaiian Airlines.
Yeah.
Hawaiian Airlines' new theme is going to be.
Yeah.
Well,
Dear Mr. Weatherman.
I didn't make the weather. I can just understand how it can happen. That's all I'm saying.
Wow. Forces, man.
Tell you, excited for a Fractus Friday here.
Oh, my gosh, because I know it's going to be so fractious.
As I look at the cover of the sports page of the high school tournament heating up with mountains of upsets.
Yes.
The hell?
I know.
What's going on here?
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, in Issaquah, headed for a crash course to the championship.
Whoa!
Girls basketball.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
you know what? Is there such a thing? All right, anyway.
Sometimes going on now.
Stephen following the girls tournament.
No, Hanford from Eastern Washington is over here. Yay,
Okay.
the girls.
There you go. The girls tournament. Anyhow.
Chief Self, you know.
Yes. Check your chief self, Stephen. Anyhow.
Yeah, that's where Vinny's little brother goes and is the wrestler extraordinaire.
Well, wrestling for boys or girls
No?
is
I
not
thought
where
it
he
was.
goes.
yeah, but nice try, Terry.
Oh, it's a West Seattle school. I'm sorry. Oh, West Seattle High. Oh,
Right region.
Yes.
well, then why was he clapping for Chief Self?
He represents West
okay.
Seattle.
Yes.
West Side.
It's got the whole West Side.
The West Side Weekend. Woohoo.
Okay.
That's true.
What kind of weekend is it for you there, Baby the Pooh?
Besides the
A
West
little
Side
block
weekend?
party weekend or what?
A block party weekend, of course.
You've seen it already, though.
I have.
And you give it a big thumbs up or no?
It is a good movie.
Got good reviews in the paper. I can't believe they're giving 3 stars to a Dave Chappelle block party movie.
It's funny. It's a documentary, too.
All right. There you go. That's what we were all waiting for. So there it is.
Block party.
Friday has begun. In block party kind of ways.
Wow.
We'll come back. We'll get things started. Keep in mind that a gay is surgery. It's his last weekday of having a normal-sized pouch. Or not. No, he's never
No,
had a
normal
pouch.
size, you mean?
But the size he's used to.
72 hours from skinny.
He's 72 hours from being a string bean.
Right.
The countdown is certainly
Never eat one, but there'll be one.
ongoing, yes.
Wow.
His last full weekday of being well, I don't know.
Well, his last weekend of his life of
yeah.
actually eating a regular meal.
God, if you're a drive-through worker, look out!
I know.
You better wear a cape, a shawl, or something to cover yourself.
He's going to try to put it down for to carry over for the rest of his life.
Hey, drive back to eat. Drive back to eat. Drive back to eat. Never leave. If you don't work, though, every day's a weekend, right?
True. Yeah, this week has been.
That's what we do. He's going to try to pile up enough Chicken McNuggets so that it's over his head, Terry. All right.
I'll be there to help him. I had a dream about that one, too.
Oh, jeez.
The T-Man. Listen all the...
While Nick's soon-to-be ex Jessica Simpson is in Santa Fe, New Mexico, looking striking in uniform for her new movie Employee of the Month.
Oh.
Her rumored Romeo, Maroon 5 lead singer Adam Levine, was in L.A. striking down whiskers.
And Nick Lachey was at Burger King becoming Employee of the Month there.
Was he?
Yeah.
Wow, congratulations to him.
So what a small world, huh?
Way to do the fries.
Yes. Got to do the fries right there.
Oh, yes, you do.
Looking striking in uniform for her new movie Employee of the Month.
Yes.
Her rumored Romeo, Maroon 5 lead singer Adam Levine, was
So
in
is it
LA.
Levine or Levine? Potato, potato. What's the deal here?
That's it.
Potato, potato?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was the other way. Go with it.
Everyone seemed to be saying Levine a couple of months ago. Mm-hmm. Now all of a sudden he screws Jessica Simpson, gets a little notoriety, and we find out his name is Levine.
Wow.
Who would have thunk it?
Jeez.
Well, it's spelled Vine.
Well, it's spelled Veen. People who have last names Levine spell it Levine.
Well, and there you go. That's probably right then.
Okay. You don't know many Levines, do you, Steven?
Not really.
Not many, of course, I understand.
Her rumored Romeo, Maroon 5 lead.
Don't speak like you know then, please.
All I said was it's spelled Vine.
Mm-hmm. How would you spell Veen?
V-E-E-N, maybe?
Her rumored Romeo, Maroon 5 lead singer Adam Levine, was in L.A. striking down whispers.
Right.
The two were dating, insisting he and Jessica are just friends.
How did Jessica talk? Is that all rumor?
Yes.
It is? Definitely not true?
Is that him or is that Michael Jackson?
That's what I thought. It sounded like.
Yes. You think it's okay to sleep with little boys? Of course. Of course.
The two were dating, insisting he and Jessica are just friends.
How did Jessica talk? Is that all rumor?
Yes.
It is? Definitely not true? Definitely not true.
Definitely not true.
Are you guys friends, though?
Yes. Lovely person.
Yeah.
Lovely person. Lovely vagina.
Oops, did I say that?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you have Jessica Simpson and him in the same room, which one's the girl?
I don't know, too.
I mean, seriously,
I don't
they're
even know
both
what
hot?
this dude looks like. I gotta see what this dude looks
yeah,
like.
I
I hear
don't
he's
know.
really little, and
Really
sounds really little.
Yeah, he
It's kind of
does.
squirrely.
Is he cool?
Oh, geez. He sings with a decent sounding voice. I mean,
Sure.
to the point where you wouldn't think he was so little.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not true.
Definitely not true.
Are you guys friends, though?
Yes. Lovely person.
Yeah, Adam, we agree.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, well, thank you for agreeing.
Lovely person inside.
Mm-hmm.
Lots to offer.
Yes. Well, there it is.
Oh, you know, he's...
So it's kind of squirrely, huh, Steven?
I think so.
And your
yeah.
definition is?
Well, a little short guy that has, he
No
kind of
muscles?
looks squirrely. I can't really describe it. But if you saw him, I think that would be it.
So every short person's squirrely.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, yeah, that's all you described. You say it's kind of a short guy, and that's
Yeah.
all you gave us.
I think you can't be squirrely if you're big.
Okay, well, what other features or
chipmunky,
characteristics?
I guess.
Okay, what other features or
So he's got
characteristics?
fat
What other features or characteristics do you need to qualify as squirrely?
I don't know. It's just a look.
What incorporates the look?
Well, if I had a picture of him, I could show it to you.
Oh,
And I could say,
jeez.
this incorporates the look.
Well, you gave a general statement comparing them to squirrely-ish type people. What, besides short and little, do you need to be squirrely?
Well, I mean, they described Jessica as sweet. Why can't we go after him for saying, well, what does that mean?
Well, we know what sweet is. Sweet is more than just a look. It's a personality. It's a disposition. There's a lot of things involved there. I can certainly describe sweet. Do you have 15 minutes to kill? Can you give me a couple of words on squirrely, please?
I guess not.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for helping.
Well, I apologize for that.
Pasty just printed me out a picture of him anyway.
He's squirrely.
He's quick on the draw, that Pasty Dave.
Wow.
He's very squirrely, you're right, Stephen. Mm-hmm. Pasty is, yes.
All over the picture of Matt.
Tell you what, the very first time I heard Maroon 5, about 4 years ago, I thought the lead singer was black.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I just pictured him a black man.
Okay.
Like people picture me a black man.
Right.
And I'm half black, but still.
People think I'm Korean all the time.
People think Hotshot's Korean.
I don't know why.
People
Short
think
and blonde.
Terry's as white as any blonde girl ever has been.
I know.
So there you go. You never can tell. Let's sum it up that way. You never can tell.
Steven
People think
just-
I'm fat and white.
Oh, jeez. Bullseye.
Oh my gosh, you're fat and white.
What else is going on, Terry? What else is happening in the world, please?
Well, with the Oscars right around the corner, I have some news about Brokeback Mountain. Apparently, the Humane Society is not happy with how they handled the sheep, horses, and elk in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
They apparently sent a letter to director Ang Lee and said that he was a little too rough on those little sheep.
Are you
horses,
sure
and
they're
elk.
not getting confused with what happened in Edom Claw, Terry?
No, they aren't.
Because I know it's easy to do that, but they're concerned, they're upset about the way the animals were treated on the set. But that was off camera, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get in character.
Right, sure.
Yeah, you gotta find your motivation before they start rolling film, Terry. And you gotta figure out who you are.
Yeah.
Gay people love animals.
Gay people love to screw sheep.
Right.
Well, why?
But it's pretty interesting
2
that
days.
it's Humane Society, just because usually it's PETA who's always up in arms about how,
Yes.
But
So this
the
is not
Humane
PETA.
Society, no, this is Humane Society.
Who does the Humane Society think they are? PETA, 2 days before the Oscars, and now some bad pub, or is there such a thing, for Brokeback Butt, who they say still is the odds-on favorite to win your best Oscar, your best picture Academy Award. However, they say the movie Crash is kind of creeping up on its heels.
Yeah.
Just like the Brokeback Mountain Boys like it.
Yeah.
So who will win Sunday night? Only Jon Stewart knows. Will it be Brokeback Butt, or will it be Crash? And the other three that are nominated that I can't even think because they say those three don't have a shot. What are the other three nominated for Best Picture, David? Come on.
I think Capote. I think Good Night and Good Luck. Syriana, one of them? No, not Best Picture.
George Clooney's picture, right?
That's
Good Night and Good
Syriana.
Luck.
Is that?
Oh, that's good. No, that's
He was
Good
the
Night and
producer
Good
of
Luck.
that or whatever.
He was also in Syriana. But
He was, and he's up for an award for acting in that.
all right. Now,
But there's one more that I...
are you sure Capote's nominated for Best Picture? I know the dude is nominated for Best Actor.
Yeah, I think
The
it
dude
is.
who sharded in, the actor, remember he sharded in...
Yeah, he's a really good actor.
In Along Came Polly?
Yeah.
There's a lot of actor kind of roles.
Yeah, he does.
Boogie Nights, and
He's going to be the villain in the new Mission Impossible 3.
Wow.
he's got 3 names.
Oh,
Yes.
3 first
Yeah.
names?
But they have 3 names. You're off to a good start in the Hollywood world.
Well, Anthony Michael Hall will disagree.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Munich is the other one.
Munich, yes, I saw Munich. Now, it's good. It's really good, but it's not going to Best Picture. Do you know if Capote is nominated?
It is, Best
So
Picture.
Capote, Munich,
Good Night and Good Luck.
Crash.
Good Night, Good Luck, Crash, and
Brokeback.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
So it's Brokeback Mountain going head-to-head against Crash.
Yep.
Crash lately been gaining some momentum, but I think Brokeback Mountain is going to take it.
Yeah.
Even though I haven't seen it. It's going to take it.
But your wife saw it.
Take it
and-
right
but has
in the
she-
head of the moon.
Oh,
What?
whoa.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, is that the guy?
Yeah.
Felix Seymour's his name.
Your wife saw Brokeback Mountain and
Yes.
Crash, right? So
Yes.
she has seen both
She's
of
seen them both, and she believes Brokeback Mountain should win.
Really?
Yes, and she
She
loved
likes
Crash.
it.
Everyone
Really?
loved Crash. I don't
Oh,
know anyone.
Crash was
I don't know anyone that didn't like Crash.
Yeah.
But
This is boring.
Oh,
she
jeez.
was moved entirely. She was moved entirely, bowels and all, by Brokeback Mountain.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
That sort of topic, it'll make you kind of start tingling down in the bowels.
and maybe it was because I made her go by herself. She's like, "We gotta sit." No, you can go see it. I'm just gonna hang out here and just be online for a little bit, see what's going on in the online world. Don't come around. Don't come around to the screen.
Did she,
Stay there!
did she like it? 'cause it
Wait,
was-
let me X out. What's that now?
Did she like it because it was taboo, or did she like it because it's actually a sweet,
Well, you
sensitive
have
love
to
story?
ask her, but right now
Oh.
she's packing for a trip to Leavenworth to get the hell away from me. Yes.
Wow. Oh, you mean we can't call her while she's packing
Well,
and
she's probably
asking?
sleeping right now, but she's got the big girl ride over.
A big girl ride?
Big girly ride. The big 6 girls in 1 SUV ride over to Leavenworth.
Wow.
I'm sure many a male stripper will be waiting, but anyhow,
There's a lot over there. You like the...
I don't even know what it is, where it is,
Never
why it
been? You
is.
should go.
You don't mind male strippers in clogs.
Is it east or west or what's the deal?
East, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
east.
east.
It's more towards it's towards Spokane and that way.
Sort of, yeah.
It's on Highway 2.
For some reason,
Yes,
I
it
pictured
is.
it more towards the Ocean Shore side.
No.
Other way.
I got the wrong way.
Yeah, you can go over Steelix Pass or you can go over Blue Pass.
So more towards mountainous areas.
Yes.
More towards snowy-like areas. That's why she's going snowshoeing tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm even asking her. I guess yesterday I finally got curious. I said, "What is snowshoeing? Like you just try on shoes out in the snow, or I'll take that an 8."
You put on those big tennis racket looking things.
Oh, is that
and-
right?
Yeah. And you
Well,
go,
that sounds exciting.
Yeah, people love it, man.
yeah, it's great up there.
Well, count me out.
Well,
I'll
they
just-
have some
I'll just-
really cool cabin areas up there that you can go. And
Yes.
we used to go to CYO camp.
Mm-hmm.
Icicle Lake.
And they'll probably have a big pillow fight in the room.
Big tickle fight. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Well, got the cameras installed for that one, so don't worry.
Bring out the AIDS and the marital
Bring out
AIDS.
the AIDS?
The marital
I'll take a
AIDS.
pass on this trip.
The marital
Yeah, honey, you may
AIDS.
want to wash up before you touch me now.
I mean, herpes is one thing, but AIDS?
No, the marital AIDS.
Okay.
I've heard of cancer parties, but this is going a little too far.
Oh, man.
What else is
So you think, you
what's
think the
that?
Charter's going to beat Johnny Cash?
Oh, the Charter's going to win, yes. The Charter's a hands-down lock.
Over Johnny Cash.
Lock
Oh.
of the Academy Awards is the Charter. Anthony Michael Hall. What's his name?
Philip Seymour
Michael J.
Hoffman.
Fox.
Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
Yes. He's got to win. Brokeback Mountain should win. What other Academy Awards?
Should
I mean, I
win.
could bring in the Phillips forecaster for this, but
He's also going to love
It would be so last minute.
He's
yes.
also going to
He's snowshoeing right now in the Alps. Man is a very big traveler. You've earned that when you've never been wrong.
I mean, just sitting there having some hot cocoa after a day of snowshoeing doesn't sound enticing to you?
Asian hot babysitters with twins?
Okay.
What else is going on, Terry? What? All kinds of questions.
I thought Steven was
Well,
gonna
you're
say
kind of your own Asian hot babysitter this weekend. That's you.
That's who I am, man. Yes. What else is going on, Terry?
Well, I think...
Film me now.
Oh, what?
Are you reading the screen?
What's that?
Are you reading the screen on your website right now?
Go ahead, yes.
Jeez.
What do you have?
I think I talked about the whole Playboy Playmate Nicole Lenz and the Paris Hilton. Supposedly there was a lesbonic sex tape out there, one of her second tape.
Out of Leavenworth?
No. That was supposedly floating around and everybody was trying to get a hold of.
Right.
Okay, between...
What about it?
Well, this young lady, Nicole, says, sorry, there is no tape.
No tape. But she should know because she's supposedly on it.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, she says there is absolute no truth to the rumor. That
She never
videotape-
licked my lens.
Whoa, no, I guess not.
Got it.
So, just to let you know, I know you may be disappointed and all.
We need to hear from the horse's mouth. That's Barrett Hilton's here.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, but Nicole Lenz was there and says it never happened.
Right.
We never hit record. But we did everything that supposedly is on that tape. Just never, it just didn't come out. After it was done, we were like, oh, we have to do it over again. I'm too tired.
Right.
We've all had that moment.
Really?
Our crash moment.
Oh.
When the recorder didn't work. That's a damn shame.
The T-Man.
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck together in couples news? No, the two are just friends, right? Damon's very pregnant wife, Luciana, was...
They were asked to be the stars of Brokeback Mountain before Jake Gyllenhaal and the other dude.
Ledger.
Yes.
Wow.
Because it would be more authentic, Terry.
Sure.
Mark
Matt
McGrath
Damon
watching
and
him.
Ben Affleck together in couples news? No, the two are just friends, right? Damon's very pregnant wife, Luciana, was spotted in Miami joining Matt and Ben. They laughed and lunched at Lario's on South Beach.
They laughed. They lunched. They were all together as a little threesome there with her pregnant belly, so maybe you can consider it a foursome, Terry, at a nice little lunch spot.
Aww.
They laughed. They
Yes.
lunched.
Ah.
You can keep the laugh at lunch. I'll take the soup and salad. Thank you very much. No laughs here.
Wow.
More food, please. So there it is. Matt Damon knocked up some babe out there and is going to make an honorable situation out of it all. He's marrying her, Terry. Yes.
Marrying a single mother.
Marrying a bartender, single mother.
Yeah.
There's hope for every woman out there.
Wow.
You know, all I got to do is just hand over the VJ.
Oh, yeah.
Give it a twirl.
You sure?
Lunch on this.
Yes. Laugh while lunching. I'm so glad that lunch has become a verb. They laughed, they lunched.
How exactly do you lunch?
Well, you lunch. Let's go laugh and lunch. Come on.
Follow me around at 11 today.
Yes.
11.
1-866-663-T-Man is the number to call on a Practice Friday. You know, we start taking calls as early as possible, and we begin this morning with Tony from Puyallup. Good morning, Tony.
How's it going?
It's going okay, Tony. Thanks for asking. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good to know. Getting set to laugh at lunch today, Tony?
What's up?
Never mind. What's on your mind, Tony?
I got an interesting story here yesterday. We were driving to work with my buddy, and we happened to look on the side of I-5 and saw his stepdad at the motel.
Saw your buddy's stepdad?
Yeah.
And he was what in the hotel? He was making his way towards a hotel?
No, he was at the motel. He was parked. He was stayed there overnight at 7 in the morning.
So you're flying by on the highway.
Yep.
You're on I-5 or wherever you were driving. You glance over, and you're able to read with no problem the license plate and see the make and model of a car parked in a hotel.
Not the license plate, but he has a distinctive truck.
A distinctive truck.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You mean the one with Betty Boop on the side?
No, it's a newer flatbed. It's customized.
So as you're driving, and how fast would you say you were going there, Tony?
Traffic was getting kind of heavier, so it was about 40, 45.
All right, 40, 45. You look over to your right out of the passenger side window, and your friend who has a closer vantage point says, "Halt!"
Yep.
That's my stepdad's flatbed.
Yes.
And it's parked at a Silver Cloud Inn.
Whoa.
Something doesn't add up here. Is that pretty much how it shook down or what?
Pretty much. We're actually going to pull off. It was right on Military.
Too late. He already did. Oh,
And we,
Oh.
what's up?
never mind. Go ahead.
We pulled off on the Military and pulled into the Motel 6 because we wanted to check it out anyway.
Motel 6. They leave a light on for you.
Oh, yeah.
So we took down the license plate, and then we called his mom.
You called his biological mom, the wife of this man who was at the Motel 6 for unknown reasons.
Yes.
Yes, heaven forbid you should give him the benefit of the doubt. It speaks for itself when you're parked at a Motel 6. He's not there for the continental lunch, Terry.
No.
Yeah, but if you're being dirty, that's not the Motel 6 to go to, the one off the freeway.
Yeah, no joke.
Everybody can see you driving by.
You know which Motel 6 he's talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I
I knew it was
do.
Motel 6 right away.
Steven scouted this spot out.
Yeah.
Off of Military Road.
Off of Military, off I-5.
Wow.
Yep, it's right in the middle.
You're in the know, Steven. You're in the know.
Well,
So,
I actually drove on the
anybody-
freeway and
yeah.
have seen it.
So I've driven on the freeway, I'm sure, and haven't even noticed it. You had no doubt, there was no question that this was the stepfather's truck.
No doubt. No, we was confirmed later on.
So then the question becomes, what was he doing on the Motel 6 Military Trail joint?
Now, did the stepdad and his mom get into an argument the night before and kicked him out of the house?
Meaning, did she give him just cause for cheating? Yes.
No, I didn't say cheating. I just said, there's always that.
I know what you were implying. Did he have every right to be banging other women is what you were asking. Good question, Terry. Yes, go ahead. Answer that question, please.
No, there was no argument. She actually was going to come and he was staying in the fifth wheel for a little bit, and she was going to come over and keep him company that night. He goes, no, I'm tired. I wouldn't be good company.
She thought he was staying somewhere else?
And so apparently either he left to go to the hotel afterwards or he was at the motel already when she talked to him.
And was lying to her.
Yes, he was.
All right, so what happens after you make the call to mom and tell her what the situation is? Does she come running with the big spoon, or do you knock on his door, or how do you handle it from there?
We were on our way to work, and she decided to come out.
What time of day was this? This was about what, 8:30, 9 a.m., 10 a.m., what time?
This is 7:15 in the morning.
7:15 yesterday morning.
Yeah.
All right, so this is just about exactly almost 24 hours ago.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
So you pulled off on your way to work because you noticed the flatbed. You're now parked in the Motel 6, staking it out. You call his mom, and what happens next?
Well, she decided to come out with her girlfriend.
Wow. A scene is about
Her
to...
girlfriend at 7 a.m.? Wow.
And they decided to take his truck.
So what time is this now? Close to 8? By after 8? What?
Well, they got up there about, almost 8.
Almost 8. She
took his truck back to his
How was she able to get a hold of her girlfriend so quick at such an early hour of the morning?
I don't know, good friends.
Maybe they were together just by circumstance?
Or a neighbor.
Mm-hmm. All right, so they're like living close to each other. Is that fair to say?
Apparently, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so they're
She
out.
lives in Lacey.
So now they're out there. They're in the parking lot. They see the very same truck that you were looking at, and she sticks the keys in and drives it away.
Yes, she does.
All right, what happens next?
Well, she goes and parks it, and he finds out, and she leaves him a
Well,
message
there wasn't a moment where she wanted to go in the hotel and knock on the door?
She didn't. She wanted to, but she just didn't.
Well, how did she find out what
She
room?
didn't want to send you. You can ask. You can say, hey, that's my husband. What room is he in? There's about to be a killing in your hotel.
Really?
They'll give it to you every time, Terry. They
Wow,
love
I
it. They
didn't
love a
know
good
that.
killing when they work the front desk, Terry.
Blood's hard to get out of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to talk to her?
To who?
She's right here.
Who?
The wife.
The wife? You
What
got
are
her?
you doing with her?
Well,
I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. I've been banging her all night long.
Yeah.
No. I'm
You're
picking up her
just-
son for work.
You're just a friend, right? I mean, you have no blood relation here, do you?
No, I don't.
But you seem to be loving every second of this, don't you?
Well, he hates the stepdad.
Uh-huh. So he's been waiting for this day.
Kind of he's a dick.
And it's pretty safe to assume that the stepdad was cheating on his wife in that situation.
Yeah.
And
Well, she has the woman's number because the woman's been text phasing. They're text phasing the guy for weeks.
so what happened to the guy's truck? What was the end result of that? She drove it off, and what happened to it?
She parked it at a friend's house and held on to it for a while, so he didn't have a ride out of there.
So then you once the truck was out of there, you guys all split, or you waited around to see his reaction, or what?
Yeah,
We
they're
were
all
at the job.
yeah,
She came to our job. She came to our job right down the street.
Wasn't someone staked out in the bushes with a video camera to get his reaction when he just noticed his truck wasn't in the parking spot, or what?
No, we didn't get that.
That man, you guys
I
didn't
would
have
have
enough.
done that.
You didn't have enough fun with this.
No, you didn't.
Didn't you want to see the moment when he noticed his truck was gone
We were
after thoroughly washing his dick for the past hour?
Are you sure?
Or not so thoroughly.
Yeah, well, not so thoroughly. Yeah.
But anyways, what happened was she went back to the fifth wheel and she raided his fifth wheel. So she took a bunch of his stuff out of there.
Right.
And
So when he came out of the hotel and noticed his truck was gone, did he call her or call? What was his reaction to it?
She's the one that called him and really quickly told him, "Hey, you better look out the window and make sure your truck is
so
there."
they told him.
So she told him already.
Can't
He looked
even
out there and he
can't even execute the moment to his fullest extent. They had two.
I know.
He felt guilty, probably.
Mm-hmm. So what did he say when she gave him that line that obviously made it clear that she took his truck?
Well, he was at the motel.
Yes, and then he looked out and noticed that he had no moment where he thought his truck was actually stolen, which would have been cool.
That would have been great.
Yeah.
Him running
hey,
out.
It's not me though.
It's not a perfect science. I understand.
Onlooker.
Right. So what's the
And then she went and picked him up and took him home.
No.
What's the status now? They live happily ever after, or what?
Not quite.
What's going to happen now?
I'm calling T-Man. I'm talking to T-Man.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is her right now. You want to talk to her
Yes,
for a
let's
sec?
talk to her. Sure.
Yeah, here, I'm going
She
to give
wasn't
it a phone
good
to
at
her.
executing it at all. You need to let her know.
Yeah, you need to take a T-Man class on how to get the most of embarrassing your cheating husband.
Oh, what a butt. Can I
geez.
say that on the radio?
Yes, you can say but, yes, and you can
Oh,
say
man.
what a. Now, where do you stand? Are you ever going to talk to this man again? Are you ever going to welcome him in your home again? What's the status on that?
No. The next communication he gets from me is going to be from my lawyer.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm sure you got a big time one of those. Anyhow, so when you stole his
His
truck,
was above the urinal and everything in one of the men's bathrooms.
when you took the truck, is that your truck, his truck, both your trucks? How would you describe that truck?
It's both of our
Both your
trucks.
truck. Well, when you took the truck, don't you think maybe you should have had someone hid in the bushes with a video camera to catch him in that bewildered type moment where he's wondering what the hell happened to his vehicle?
Yeah, it would have been good, huh?
Okay, well, next time call me.
A little late for that.
Yeah, that's the least of the fun you could have had.
I know.
You didn't get the urge, you didn't get the rage to go into the Motel 6, pound on the door, and just take a look at the woman he was obviously banging there, or what?
Well,
you know who she
really,
is.
But I figured she was probably a skank, and you know what? He deserves her.
Oh, geez. Do you know which particular woman he may have been with yesterday?
Yeah, I think so.
Is she a hot skank? Do you have her number? MySpace? Well,
I can barely hear you, so.
oh, okay. Well, how do you
Turn
know?
your hearing aid up.
How do you know her? How would you be familiar with her? You have an idea of?
Because it's his brother's ex-wife.
Oh, the ex-sister-in-law.
I love small town people.
Well, that gives you full rights to the brother now, right?
Well, he unfortunately has passed away.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a sad story. Anyhow, all right. So,
So he was just being the shoulder to cry on for the ex-sister or the...
if not for the eagle eye of two commuters yesterday, one being your son, you wouldn't necessarily know, or would you have known deep in your heart that your husband was a cheating bastard?
Well, you know, we had a little discussion last weekend about some cell phone calls from a woman, and he, of course, denied everything, didn't know her name, blah, 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 blah. You know, and in the back of my head, I'm going, yeah, right, you're right. And I was born yesterday. Okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
So then, you know, this happened, and it was like, yeah, it's the lawyer time.
You know what I think?
What?
I think you're saying that right now. I think by this time next week, he'll be back in your house.
Back in the fifth wheel.
Okay, I'll tell you what, you can make a call next week.
Okay, that's a deal. Can't
On
wait.
you now.
I'm on my way to work.
Oh.
You can, if you want to, you can take my phone number down and call me next week, and I'll tell you about what the lawyer said.
How
about
long?
that?
How long you been married to this man?
We've been married 4 years, but we've been together 10.
Do you have any kids together?
Oh, hell no.
Mm-hmm. All right, so maybe there aren't any ties that they'll have for the rest of their lives, and maybe she can make a clean break from a guy who's been cheating on her a little too long for her liking, Terry. And how
Right.
long is it for your liking? And
Well, they have to split the fifth wheel, you know.
right, there are things that will be divided and distributed, Terry. So that seems to be the only leftover business between her and this cheating bastard.
Wow.
So why don't you give your son a big kiss on the forehead and the lips?
Trust me, sweetheart, I already have. He is going to get a lot more kisses.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. Take it to the motel sex. And it sounds like your life begins anew, starting now!
Yes, sir. It is. I'm just going to work with a big old smile on my face saying, I think I put a little sign on my car saying, just abort.
Oh, jeez. Well, why would it then, if you, it seems like you were so unhappy, why would it actually take this kind of moment for you to break free? It seems like this wasn't even necessary for you to realize where you were in life.
Well, see, you know what? We've been separated since last September. And we've been spending the weekends together trying to get things worked out and talk about things and all this.
So you're on a break.
Stuff. And then this.
So he's really not cheating.
So he's
really cheating on you.
No.
So
during the week, he was just a little bit more busy than I was.
Well, so when he comes to you, this coming, I predict it to be Thursday, when he comes to you a week from yesterday, and he sits you down, because you're going to allow that, and he says to you, hey, how can you consider it cheating? I was trying to be so close to you. You kept pushing me away, telling me I was only allowed to see you on weekends. I was going crazy. I didn't know what to do. I made a stupid mistake. Forgive me. You're going to do that. You're going to forgive him. He's got you wrapped around his little finger.
No.
Well, like it's somebody you didn't know. I mean, it was family, kind of, the sister-in-law.
Yeah, it's all in the family.
Oh, please, you ought to see the skank.
I'd like to.
We'd like to guess.
I wouldn't get close to him now. I mean, I might catch something.
So you will never have any significant contact with him again unless it's through your lawyers.
That's correct.
Wow. Huh. Well, I'm glad you shared the tale with us. And we look forward to you starting a great life anew. Best of luck to you, baby.
Thanks very much.
You check back with us and let us know how that's all going.
I will.
All right, take care.
All righty.
There it is.
Take him to the house.
Sounds like she's ready to hit the single world running, Terry.
Oh, yeah. Watch out.
Fresh pack of Marlboros. Look out.
Shine up them yellow teeth and give it a go. What do you say, Terry?
Absolutely.
He's got teeth? Anyhow, there it is.
Out there.
She heard all the information she needed.
Yeah.
To allow it to be a last straw moment. The last straw.
The T-Man. Powers. Eric Powers. To the people.
Scientists say it could soon be almost impossible to stare at the stars. They say pollution and climate change may block the view from the ground in as soon as 40 years.
40 years, Terry. There may be no more stars.
What?
Too much pollution.
Can't see through it all.
A world without stars.
Oh.
Man.
So you can't take any...
That seems really quick, 40 years. I mean, I know pollution's a big thing. I see him fine today. It just seems weird that 40 years... Oh, check that. 4,000 years. We're sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
A couple of decimals off.
40 years?
Wow.
Did I hear that right? What am I going to do without the stars?
Scientists say it could soon be almost impossible to stare at the stars. They say pollution and climate change may block the view from the ground in as soon as 40 years.
Well, I guess no more romantic walks. Gonna have to watch ESPN. What a shame. Okay.
Won't be hard to do, will it?
Terry, you can't have the romantic walks without the stars.
No, I know. And you can't wish upon a star if there's no star.
Terry, you make a great point.
I mean, how do you know?
When you wish upon a smog cloud, doesn't really have the same kind of effect.
Not at all.
Yes.
What do you do then?
I don't know what you do. We're going to have to find alternatives for our romantic evenings.
Yeah. I mean, you can't...
That's how I spend all mine.
Now, if only if we can have the same kind of outcome for Dancing with the Stars. How do we make that disappear, Terry?
Oh, that was...
If it goes 40 years, that'll be great.
Turn it into a big smog cloud in the next 40 minutes.
Did you see the Skating with Stars finale last night?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah.
You know, the winner, she...
Christy Swain. Is that her
Swanson,
name?
yeah.
Swanson, yeah.
The original Buffy.
Hillary Swank's sister, because everyone has a sibling that
Well,
wins.
sorry,
But her partner left his wife for her.
His pregnant wife.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Wait, why am I not following? What's happening here? Somebody left their wife or their skating partner?
Yeah, the star... Go ahead, Stephen.
Oh, jeez.
The Christy Swanson was in the show, and she won it last night. And
Right, what do you got there,
professional
Terry?
skating partner had a husband, or had a wife, actually, who was pregnant.
Pregnant husband.
And he
So no
left
more
her
stars,
for...
huh, Hot Shot?
Sounds like him.
Yeah, but she claims that was not the case.
I can't follow what you're saying.
Well, you're not listening.
Yeah, not really.
No,
What else?
But it was a really good story.
Give me one more little quickie, and then we'll go back to the phones, Terry.
Well, you'll like
1-866-663 T-Man is a toll-free telephone number. That will not disappear in 40 years or 4,000 years. Yeah, what's that, Terry? What's that?
Lil' Kim, who is in jail, we all know, right?
Is she still there?
Yeah, she still
Isn't
is.
she due to be out any day now or something? Didn't she get like 1 year and 1 day?
Yeah, she got 1 year and 1 day, but I don't know
Okay,
exactly.
so time must be ticking down. But yes, well, unless
She's been in since September, and she's serving a 366-day sentence.
That'd be here today. Okay, so...
Well, I'm just...
So this September.
So she's got a ways to go then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been in here for a year and a day.
What's the problem?
Apparently,
She get in fights?
Well, no. She is
She's
claiming...
not cleaning the latrine?
No, she's claiming that her breast implants are leaking.
Oh, who's aren't?
And that she needs assistance in getting them fixed.
Wow.
So
Now, is this just a ploy, you think, maybe to get herself on the outside to a cosmetic surgeon, or do they have a cosmetic surgeon on staff in every prison? Or is she just telling the truth?
Well, she could be telling the truth.
I'm wondering if she's lying to maybe get a free day pass on the outside to a cosmetic surgeon chair. Because it would suck. I mean, if it was for real and your implants were leaking every day and you were in prison and you're just going all over the prison joint playing volleyball, it's not really working out for you because you're all leaky. You go into the commissary, they ask you if you want more gravy, and you say, I got enough coming out of my belly button, I don't need any. There's got to be a real serious downside to that feeling.
Well, a spokesperson or a spokeswoman for
That's just me, though.
for the prison
Yes.
says that inmates who do have any kind of medical problem or issue,
Would this fall under that heading of
Yes.
a medical problem or issue?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Mhm.
they do have an in-house doctor. However, if that particular
Dr.
that
Feel
doctor cannot handle the problem, they will bring a specialist.
He's a
in.
podiatrist, and I don't really know if handling a woman's breasts. Oh, okay.
So they'll bring somebody to take care of her.
Okay, now I can breathe easier. So if they do find out for sure that she's not lying and her breast implants are leaking, they will bring in the proper specialist to clog up the dike in the...
He's going to be a busy guy.
That's right.
Not prison.
Whatever area is leaking, he's going to patch it all up, is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, do whatever he needs to do.
He's going to put his finger in the dike there and keep it all solid. Is that right?
I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do, yes.
Why are you looking at me all funny? Telling you the way it works, man. It's got a little leak. You got to plug it up.
Just goes with her everywhere.
That's
Put his
right.
finger right there. Don't move it.
And get me some gravy, too.
Oh.
Yeah, well, just hold the gravy boat underneath her belly
Steven's
button.
big on the gravy. Now that's tasty gravy, let me tell you. Little Kim's implants are leaking at the worst possible time. Well, so you're not sure you believe her then either.
Well, I don't
You said
know.
supposedly, Terry.
Well,
You did not
that's
say
just what
supposedly?
the story is saying. The alleged breast implant
You
leak.
didn't say probably.
I didn't say probably.
I don't even know if anyone remembers that. You said supposedly, which means to me that you think little Kim may be a prison liar.
Could
That's
be.
what got her in there. I was telling fibs.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Has a
She's
history
in
of
there
it.
for perjury.
Because that's the reason she's in. If it turns out her implants aren't leaking, does that add to her time? Because it just adds to her, the reason she's in there in the first place? You lied again, Lil Kim. 2 years, 2 days.
I've been in here for 2 years and 2 days, it seems like.
You can easily handle that, I'm sure,
Now,
by just
Terry.
bringing in the, plastic surgeon. And
But what if the plastic surgeon says these are fine? I don't even know what. Because let me ask you this, Terry. As a woman with huge implants,
yes.
can a woman tell when her implants are leaking for sure? And it's 7 years ago.
Well, I would probably say yes, because I don't think it's just. I think that
You've never had a leaking implant.
No, but I think
So
that
you're not the authority
you're
on this.
right.
Well, let's
What
go
I
to
would
Stephen
have
then. Stephen, as a woman,
Yes.
with big implants,
Right.
can you tell when an implant is leaking? Yes or no?
I would think that you would not necessarily be able to, unless it's causing some other health issue
Just
for
could
you.
be some gas
Yeah.
that you have, like
Right.
for everyone has had a bout of gas that lasted a couple of months, right?
really. I guess.
Or a lifetime, really.
Yeah,
Or a
lifetime,
lifetime.
really. Yeah.
That lifetime gassy feeling. Is
I
there?
just get Beano. And,
Oh,
you
jeez.
know.
Is there no?
Bubo.
If you have a leaking implant, Is there any other kind of similar thing that could happen to you that you would confuse the same kind of feeling with the leaking implant?
Well, the thing is that I would assume that her implant is filled with saline, right?
Mm-hmm. Like maybe she just has some drool running down her chest. Is that possible or no?
Well, I mean,
you wake up and it's deflated, though.
Yeah, if it's deflated, then you would know. Yeah, because the saline just kind of goes into your body along with all the other.
Do you pee it out? Where does the saline go?
Well, it just is absorbed in your body like it is.
Whitney once sang a long time ago. Where does the saline go?
Okay.
All right, let's ask the real resident experts on the biggest breast known to humankind.
Whoa. He's a gay phone operator. He's so gay. He's so phone operator. And now, here's Gay. A good morning.
Good morning.
Speaking of a lifetime of gas, Terry.
Yeah.
It's his last.
It's gonna be over soon.
His last weekday of being an obese man. On Monday morning, gay phone operator is choosing to go under the oversized knife as they slice him from head to toe.
Machete.
And they staple down his pouch to the walnut size that it will be for the rest of his life.
Is this what it'll sound like?
Oh, geez, Terry has the stapler in her hand as a radio sound effect, ladies and gentlemen. Bringing the surgery right into your living rooms and cars.
Stapler.
Terry, let me tell you, you have outdone yourself by allowing people to really understand what we're talking about here. Now, Gay.
Yeah.
Today's Friday. Your surgery's Monday, which means on Tuesday you're going to be a string bean.
Yeah, I wish.
We're all excited about that. I mean, you still have the opportunity to take all the money you collected from me and your mom and just go to Acapulco. You sure you wouldn't rather do that and just spend as long as you can with that money on the beach there or no? That's your decision.
I've even lost a little bit of weight since the first time I went to the doctor, and I'm still wanting to do this.
So you're saying that's telling you something? That this is the right way to go? Because you lost a pound?
No, I lost 5 pounds.
You're now 395 instead of 396?
No, I'm 388.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Jeez.
So how do you spend the last weekend? How do you enjoy the Last Supper? Do you make nonstop, never-ending runs all weekend long through the drive-thrus of Seattle and West Seattle and surrounding areas?
I've only got through Saturday night, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing.
What happens Sunday? You can't eat anything? Must you fast?
No, Sunday I have to take this special little drink that I'm not going to be leaving
I'm
my
sure
house.
you've heard that a couple times on the challenge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's called poison.
Oh, jeez.
No. It's called major laxative.
Major laxative.
What?
Major laxative?
Yeah, because they want you cleaned out when you go into surgery.
Yes,
Do they give you a nice stairwell with that?
No, they didn't.
So how what is the last time, at what time is your last meal supposed to be on Sunday?
I have to drink that stuff at 2 o'clock.
In the afternoon?
Yeah.
So you could have a last breakfast on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Oh, big salties on alki, Sunday brunch.
I really don't want to deal with what the drink is going to do, so I don't know what I'm going to eat on Sunday.
So you got to tone it down starting Sunday.
Yeah.
But Saturday's a free-for-all. Your last true day of eating for the rest of your life.
Like I have in the past, yeah.
Like you have in the past, so it says a lot. Don't try to underscore what that means. Like you have in the eating like you have in the past is pretty intense, wouldn't you say?
I totally agree with you.
2 double quarter pounders with mac sauce.
Oh, geez. And the fries are ready again. Yeah. So you're gonna have a regular gay phone operator eating day on Saturday. You're not gonna tone it down, wean yourself down towards Sunday. You're gonna you're gonna have a regular eating day Saturday, and then Sunday you're gonna try to take it easy before you take that drink.
Yeah, I have to. I have to. I've already tapered down on what I've been eating. That's how I've lost a little bit of weight.
Wow, is that how that works?
From 7 breakfast jacks to 6, Terry.
Just keep the money and continue to do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Shocking how that works.
I still think, and I am the one who helped you out to some degree. I still think you should take the money and just run somewhere. Forget about this. Terrible idea.
You know I can't run.
No, I freaked out the other day at the hospital, so, I mean, I'm scared. But
You don't sound scared. You sound rather relaxed and at ease with this.
Because I'm trying not to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
Well, you have no choice but to think about it when we're talking to you about it right now, and you sound rather calm. That's my point. I'm commending you here.
I'm trying to remain calm.
I got an email from some lady yesterday. Did she send you the same email? Some crackpot lady?
Yeah.
Saying about how he's going to die and she can see it in the stars or something?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Did you get that, Gay?
Yeah, I got it.
What do you think of that? That doesn't scare you at all?
No, because after reading her email, I think she's pro lap band, and that's why she wants me to do it.
Oh, she works for Lap Bands R Us?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
If my doctor thought it was important or safer to do the lap band, then they would do that procedure. But the entire facility, they don't offer that option.
All right, so you think you have a good doctor who knows what he's doing, right? That's
yeah,
always
he's been
important.
doing the surgery for 20 years.
Oh, right.
20 years. I didn't even know about the surgery 20 years ago.
Yeah, no one did.
I didn't even know about gay people 20 years ago. But anyway.
They were only invented 15 years
That's right. Gay.
Yeah.
You sound, as I said, and this is a compliment, you sound rather calm and at ease, and maybe you've just decided already that the worries are gone and a numb state has kind of set in.
No, the words are there, but I've made the decision, and I'm not going back on my decision.
Wow! It's on, Terry!
It is.
Monday morning, bright and early!
What's the time?
I called today to get the final time, but I think I have to check in at the hospital at 8 o'clock.
And Vinny the Pooh will be there live.
Checking in with
As your
you.
roving reporter.
Wow.
A
Holding his
man who
hand.
despises gay men.
Yes. Make him hold his hand. Make him.
Is it like a real hospital or just like an office? Or do
No, it's Virginia Mason
Oh,
Hospital.
wow.
Yeah.
So it's a...
But he pulls the IV out when no one's looking.
You ready to go there, Vinny, on Monday morning?
Not looking forward to it. but
Okay.
Nice to be back to do the mail, though.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Only got an hour, though.
Well, then, enjoy your last weekday of being the man you are and were. Because the man you're going to be is going to be a complete change!
Woo!
No more buffets ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's not the case.
That's not the case?
No.
Where does it say on your little menu that you emailed us that buffet is okay?
No, what I'm saying is in the future, I'll be able to go. I just can't eat a lot.
Why would you go to a buffet if you can't eat a lot? The whole idea of the buffet is to gorge yourself.
Yes.
You got it down. You'd be a good
I
fat
have
guy.
some sort of normalcy in my life, and to be able to go out with my friends. Just because I go out with them to a buffet doesn't mean that I have to be a
First of all, you
frickin'
have no
pig.
friends, and you can't go to a buffet without gorging yourself. So if he has this attitude, Terry, what are the chances of him actually keeping those staples intact and not exploding them by, like, month number 2?
Well, I
the
totally
stuff-
understand that I'm being realistic about this, and I'm understanding
I think you're
the
being
limitations that I'm gonna have.
unrealistic, and you got the wrong plan for yourself.
Your stomach is going to be the size of a walnut.
Right. Yes.
How
I
does a
don't-
buffet fit
Okay,
that?
I'm not talking about going to the buffet 2 months after my surgery. I'm talking a year and a half after my surgery.
After it fails and I'm back to
there's
normal.
Carney Wilson written all over it.
Okay. Well,
You've had bitch written all over you already.
And I'm proud of it.
oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Proud of being a bitch?
I am.
Oh. I thought you
I'm
were
being positive about this. I'm not trying to be negative at all.
You're not trying to be negative? What?
I'm trying not to be negative about this at all.
Okay,
The
trying to keep your
situation
spirits up.
is changing my life totally. And not the way I like it, but
Yeah,
I'm
you
accepting it that this is what I have to do.
You don't even know yet. You haven't even gotten it yet. You don't know what you're going to feel. Don't pretend like you know. Anyway, today's, what we do know, his last weekday of civilization, whatever that means. Anyhow.
Well, how long do they expect you to be, like, laid out
He's
on
not
your back
expecting
at
to.
home? After surgery, I mean, how long do you have to, like, sit around your house?
Actually, up to a month, but he said that I go in on Monday, I come home on Thursday, and he said the weekend will be shot, but then by the next Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be able to drive to the store if I need to.
You don't.
What are you going to buy there?
Yeah.
If I need anything.
Oh.
He's just saying I'll be able to drive.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe come down to the show.
Yeah, well, we're all booked up that day.
I'll tell you my
Anyhow.
car.
Well, we won't be here.
Tasha, you want to say anything to Gay on his last day before surgery?
Proud of you.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, she's proud of you.
What was that, Tasha?
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You sound so great, and T-Man is like trying to agitate you.
I'm trying to.
him get
How
to
am I
you.
trying to agitate him?
Because you're trying to get him mad so he can start screaming at you
Mm-hmm.
and start cussing.
Is that right? Is that what I'm trying to do?
Yeah.
You know me that well? I didn't realize.
I listen to you every morning.
She must know me better than I know myself.
No, I
I
don't
didn't
think
realize
so.
I was trying to get Gay to a worked up state where he had no choice but to scream at me. There,
Gay.
I was I not just complimenting him on how good he
Gay.
sounded?
Yes.
Gay, you're doing great.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Doing great by overeating and not exercising ever.
Well, he's finally trying to do something about it. What are you doing, Steven?
Oh, geez. Yes, Stephen. What are you doing?
Stephen, what are you doing?
Jeez.
Yes, Stephen.
Gosh, Steven. Hot calling the kettle black there.
Yeah. Keep your big jowls shut, man.
Marcia!
Yes.
Hard pressed to find a good Marcia these days, Terry. Yes, Marcia.
They're hot, Marcia.
I have a question to Gay. If the drink that he's drinking, is it going to be the Fleet Spot State soda?
The what?
The Fleet Spot State soda.
Oh, it's
No.
a diet.
Or Go Lightly?
No.
What kind of laxative do you have to take?
It's a sodium magnesium thing that the doctor gives me.
Oh, geez, that's the one.
Oh, have fun.
Yeah, I plan on it.
Yeah, or as it's called on the street.
Oh, my God.
Exactly. They told me not to leave my house after it.
Well, I don't think you should leave the bowl. Because knowing you, leaving the house ain't good enough.
I'll just grab the book.
Not leaving the house may not get it done for you.
Wow.
Extension already.
Yes, just be fully stationed on the bowl. All right?
So maybe you don't need the surgery. Just take this every day.
No.
Get a prescription.
Anyhow,
that
how
would probably
exciting.
work just as good as puking. I don't think
Whatever. How wonderful, Gay. Last weekday of civilization and Mondays of surgery. And
Wow, I can't believe it's already here.
We'll follow it all for you live, I guess.
I can't wait to forget all about it on Monday.
Yes, please.
Jeez.
Looking forward to
you
that
will,
as well. What will become of Gay, phone operator?
Wagers.
My wager says he wisens up, that's a word, and skips off to Tahiti on Saturday night.
Be smart if you did.
Never to be heard from again.
I wish I could, but
Why
I
can't you? You got $21,000.
Because I need to have this done.
Because you need to have this done. That's what he feels,
So
Terry.
in a year I can go to the buffet.
That's not what... Oh, you're such an ass.
Well, you kind of said that.
But that's not what I meant. I didn't say I was going to gorge myself. I said I was going to have a normal life and be able to go places with my friends and still be able to participate, just not like I have
You will
in the
not just
past.
gorge yourself if you ever wind up at a buffet again. You will swan dive head first. All right? End of story. So you better forget about buffets. Maybe that's a hard thought for you to have come into your little cranium there, or not so little, but that's the reality. Either you make a decision now that there's no more buffets the rest of your life, or you're being unrealistic. So what's it gonna be?
I think you're being unrealistic.
I'm giving you time to come to your senses. Otherwise, Tahiti is calling you.
He's thinking he can go to a buffet and just get like one thing.
I know. A piece of lettuce.
Put corn on the cob.
Yeah.
He's got 8 seconds to come to his senses, Terry. 3 seconds. Are you ready to rule out all buffets from this moment forward?
No.
Okay, well,
Wrong answer.
there it is.
Enjoy your
And I
money.
will be
Well
okay, and I will be happier, and I will be able to move.
Yes. Dream, dream, dream.
Exactly, it is a dream, and it's gonna come true.
Are you have an exercise regimen that you're gonna start?
He's the white gay Martin Luther King, Terry.
Wow.
He's got a dream.
I don't have anything planned.
Anything planned for exercise when you get done?
No, he's...
No,
Okay.
because I don't know what I'm
We've
going to be able to
We've
do.
been through this. We've been through this.
gosh.
I'm sick of going through this. Very good, Gay. Have a great last obese weekend, because on Tuesday, he's a flagpole, Terry. That's how I see it. That's what they do, right?
Yeah.
They just, you know how, like, you take a big glob of cement and you kind of file it down?
Yep.
That's what they're going to do, right?
Yeah.
For now, he's a flagpole sitter.
Mm-hmm.
Please, if they could have sucked that fat out, I would have had to do that.
Listen all this weekend. Yeah. SQ93 plays the best.
Little in the middle, but she got much back. Little in the middle, but she got much back.
A practical joke turns into a nightmare for a North Seattle family after their 13-year-old daughter's image and phone number ends up on the internet. Now, unknown to the girl, 3 of her friends placed an ad for sex with the teen on Craigslist.
Wow, did you hear about this, Terry? 13-year-old girl. Unbeknownst to her, her friends tossed her up in the most graphic of ways on Craigslist. Before they knew it, they had people surrounding their house. Maybe just phone calls. I'm not sure. Anyhow.
We want the 13-year-old.
Right.
Oh, my gosh.
We were made promises.
Sound like torches.
Yeah.
Looking for like Frankenstein.
That's what I'm picturing.
Vigilante
joke
group.
turns into a nightmare for a North Seattle family after their 13-year-old daughter's image and phone number ends up on the internet. Now, unknown to the girl, 3 of her friends placed an ad for sex with the teen on Craigslist. What happened next left the girl's mother speechless.
But it was an ad for sexual favors.
How'd the mom stumble on that ad, Terry?
How'd they find out?
How'd they find out?
Mom was looking for her.
Oh,
What next left the girl's mother speechless.
But it was an ad for sexual favors.
Oh, those are my favorite kind of favors, Terry.
Wow.
Followed by party favors and,
Yeah?
and 31 flavors.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Close, right?
In that
Still
order.
works,
Yeah, it's very close, second and third, but sexual favors is clearly number one.
What happened next left the girl's mother speechless.
Speechless, yes,
But
we're
it
here.
was an ad for sexual favors. And very explicit.
Who's fixing stuff in the house while she's being interviewed there, Terry?
I don't know.
Why is
Sounds like dinner's being made.
Dad
or
so
something.
bothered that he's fixing a shelf or something?
I gotta get this birdhouse fixed.
He's so distraught over what happened that he has to neglect. He's got to kind of distract himself by putting up a new spice rack.
Maybe so.
Because you hear that noise in the background?
Yeah,
That sounds like a man doing work.
Right.
Speechless.
But it was an ad for sexual favors.
Oh, it's in
Hey, give me a Phillips head
Yeah.
before I snap and kill somebody.
I thought she was speechless, by the way.
Ad for sexual favors. And very explicit,
Oh, jeez.
vulgar,
Right.
disgusting.
Yeah, I know how it works.
Linda Salveson couldn't believe her eyes after seeing her 13-year-old daughter's picture on a site with escorts and people soliciting for sex. Police say 3 of her classmates from Whitman Middle School posted the advertisement February 20th under erotic services on Craigslist. The teens did pull the ad after 2 hours. Damage had already been done.
We continued to get calls for a week.
Oh, that's how they found out about it. She didn't stumble onto it. The mom, she wasn't on Craigslist looking for her own little stuff. She got her phone ringing like crazy. And I promise to lose the number. I am as bothered by this as anyone, Terry. I didn't know that this was a practical joke.
Oh, my. They actually put the real phone. No, I'd be ticked.
You can do that on Craigslist? You can put people's real phone numbers up there?
Probably not supposed to, but you can.
You do pretty much anything on Craigslist.
You can do anything.
I'd be irritated.
There's nothing you can't do on Craigslist.
Wow.
And Craig is not responsible.
No. Craig isn't?
That'd be too much responsibility for one man.
Right.
So what do? They take all the responsibility off Craig's shoulders. It's a great deal for Craig. Got a great situation.
Yeah, he does.
Got quite the list.
Whoa.
The teens did pull the ad after 2 hours, but the damage had already been done.
We continued to get calls for a week from men.
But as soon as they hear her voice, don't they realize they got the wrong number?
Ow.
You got the wrong house. Yes, I believe I do. Okay, goodbye.
I don't know what a Cincinnati bow tie is.
Dirty Sanchez. No, you got the wrong place.
We continued to get calls for a week from men.
A week? That's nothing to you, Terry. Come on.
Oh, mine just continue on
That's
forever,
right.
and they
Come on.
have for 20
We
years.
continued to get calls for a week from men trying to reach my daughter.
I went to Craigslist to find out what's really on the site under erotic services.
I bet you did.
Yeah, I bet.
Real investigative reporting he's doing.
He's very good.
Don't worry, guys. I got it.
I went to my bookmarks.
My favorite.
I went to my number one favorite. And
I went to Craigslist to find out what's really on the site under erotic services. After a few clicks, I saw several pornographic...
clicks of what? Clicks of your own little mouse there, kid?
Wow.
Okay, sounds good.
After a few clicks, I saw several pornographic images of women implying sex for a fee.
Shocking.
It was in this area where the phony ad said Linda's daughter was looking for sex for money.
It's very frustrating. Very concerning.
What's that up, Stephen?
All he's doing is advertising the site.
Well, like people to know it was there already. Craigslist has been one of the most popular destinations on the internet for some time now. Now, Terry, what would you do? You have a middle school daughter. What would you
I have 2
do?
middle school daughters.
What would you do if 3 of her friends, in a yuck kind of moment,
Not a yuck kind of moment. What do you think
decided to throw up her image and her phone number and suggested that she was prepared to do all kinds of horrifying things?
I'd say, thanks, fellas. I'll take the call.
So there's not much you can do. You would do pretty much what this mom is doing.
I'd be pissed.
You'd go out and show people.
Oh, I would be.
You'd turn in the people that were calling,
Oh,
too,
absolutely.
probably.
Absolutely. I would go to every extreme necessary.
Well, is there any kind of charges?
They're pedophiles, yeah. You can...
No, the 3 12-year-olds that put their friend up on Craigslist, there's no charges they could be facing. It's a practical little yoke.
Well, but I'm sure their parents wouldn't appreciate that.
I'm sure you would make sure they knew.
Oh, I know. You're right. I would.
Mm-hmm.
What do you? What should I do?
What would you then do if the parent that you were trying to let them know how horrifying experience this has been for you would just react by like, well, kids will be kids. Sorry it happened. Talk to you later.
Lighten up, you Asian bitch.
Yeah. What if they gave you not the reaction you were expecting? They weren't as horrified as you wanted them to be by it.
Then I would say, well, then
que sera, sera.
And I'd say, well, now I know where they get it from.
Show them.
I mean, so what can you do?
Go over and choke slam them. That's what we want to hear.
All you can do is, notify them, let them know how...
You want to fight, you little 5-footer? Come on, meet me outside!
Well, I don't think it would just be me going over to talk to them. So I think
Who would it be?
2 people involved who are raising children.
All right, so, of course, you
and
the hubby.
just because he may not be the biological father, he still is.
Hey, no excuses.
So,
jeez. No one said he didn't care about this at all. We were just talking to you, though. He's not here.
Right.
All right.
But you act like I'm the only one who, is going to...
All right, you got a partner. We all know that. You're married now. It's a good thing. We love it. Awesome.
But it's good to know that you guys...
In the future here?
I don't know. It's good to know that you guys have no qualms with this.
Kids will be kids.
Sure, that's
Hakuna Matata, man.
Yeah. I mean, when your daughter comes home pregnant at 10 to 13 years of age, you'll be A-okay.
I don't have a daughter yet, but I'll keep you posted.
Oh, cool.
And if I do...
It'll be Hakuna Matata.
Someone throws up her image, I'll say Hakuna Matata. Send them flares.
Someone throws my bulldog's image on there. Big deal.
You do that for your own bulldog. What are you talking about?
Right. You voluntarily put your bulldog up for sexual favors.
Yeah, gotta make ends meet.
Implying sex for a fee. It was in this area where the phony ad said Linda's daughter was looking for sex for money.
Every time the guy says sex, he puts an extra emphasis.
I know.
Sex for money. Sex for a fee. Sex for money.
Implying sex for a fee. It was in this area where the phony ad said Linda's daughter was looking for sex for money.
We're familiar with sex. Thanks a lot.
He finally gets to say it, so now he's going to go overboard with it.
Would it be just as upsetting if... Okay, so you don't have a daughter now. What if...
I very well could in the future.
Right.
Okay, so you make
let's go
I just asked you a question. I didn't know this would turn into a heated debate, but go ahead. Yes, I love heated debates. Go ahead. Yes.
But you're saying Hakuna Matata. It's not that big of a deal.
Well,
what about your son?
What?
What about your son? If somebody, a couple of his buddies, for sexual favors.
That'd be upsetting.
We got some phone calls from some old guy going, hey, I want to spank you, little 13-year-old.
I'd say, son, how much is he offering? Oh, just no.
Really?
Call your agent.
Yeah, let me call my agent.
Yeah.
See if it's a good deal or not.
You'd be upset.
Of
you can't
course.
say you wouldn't be.
Jeez, I'm sorry I even asked.
Well, we told you a couple jokes here.
Man, I thought that's what we do.
Have discussions. Talk about stuff. Apparently we don't.
Right, this is obviously something that it's a little closer to home for Terry since she has teenage daughters now, and it's bothering
just
her.
children in general.
She's kind of squirming around in her chair.
I
and
am.
she's a little uncomfortable by it.
I mean, I'm glad that you think being a pedophile is really cool.
Are
you guys are... Well,
Settle down.
Hotshot is all over.
Are you going to settle down and just realize we're kind of...
No, because I know it sounds like you guys are very serious about it.
No, it's not tongue-in-cheek at all. You're right.
We love it. We love pedophiles.
Love it. We're so glad the story happened. What? Terry, just take a breath, would you please? I understand how you feel. You have a 12
it amazes me
daughter.
when we do a story about animals being hurt. Hotshot gets all upset.
I like animals better than people.
Well, I'm not entitled to get upset when it deals with children and molestation.
And obviously you are.
Pedophiles.
That's why I apologize for bringing it to your doorstep by making it a personalized hypothetical. I apologize for that, since I can see it's bothered you and you're squirming. Would you like a nice piece of banana bread? What can we do to make it up? How can we move on now?
No, we can move on.
Okay. Should I stop playing the story? Because there's a little more to it that I would like to hear.
Okay.
The guy
it's
keeps
not
saying,
the story that bothers her.
Well, I think she's a little bothered by the story, but then
it's you that bothers her.
When we gave her the hypothetical personalized version.
It's also Hotshot Scott.
Well, it's when you guys say, oh, well, Terry, big time, going over to beat up the guy. Woo!
I think Terry should love to beat up the guy.
We were hoping
that's why I asked the question. If the parents didn't take it seriously, wouldn't you get frustrated enough that you'd, like, make the march to their door and either start burning their house down or choking slamming them?
I don't think you kill people.
Yeah.
Well, I think you do in these situations. But that's
I mean,
all right.
you notify the parents, and I mean, you don't. I don't want to go to jail for assault or anything, but
well, that's
you know.
really different because I want to go there with my leaking implants. So
hey, but you know, yeah. I mean, of course you're upset, but hey.
all right, and I agree.
Whoa!
We love getting a rise out of everyone once in a while, and now it's your turn. But you're clear now for the next 3 years. You don't have to worry about it.
Wow.
Next 3 years.
I meant 3 minutes. I'm sorry.
3 minutes. I was gonna say. Wait a minute.
After a few clicks, I saw several pornographic images of women
I rewound a little bit here.
implying sex for a fee.
Sex for a fee.
It was in this area where the phony ad said Linda's daughter was looking for sex for money.
It's very frustrating, very concerning for my daughter as well as millions of other kids out there.
It's considered at this point harassment.
Seattle police are investigating the 3 juvenile boys who posted the ad.
Aha! I learned 2 new things there. First of all, there is some minor charge that can be applied to these teenagers that stuck this ad on Craigslist, and I also didn't know that they were teenage boys. I thought it was 3 girls that just were like kind of doing what girls do, and they are mean to their friend. Yeah, girls are mean to their girlfriends, and they do stuff like this. They'll soil their reputations. They'll do mean and nasty stuff. But this was 3 boys, which kind of changes the complexion of the whole story. 3 boys stuck an ad up on Craigslist about this particular girl. Gives it a different feel, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Can you feel? Can you feel? Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to talk about it. Terry gets upset.
Okay, we won't talk about it.
Yeah.
Isn't it a different feel with I won't ask you, Terry. How it's 3 years for Friday.
Yeah.
And since today's Friday, it's 3 years.
Wow, exactly.
It's different. It's different, but I don't think it changes the feel of it.
No.
I think it changes the feel. Now, what does that mean? I don't know.
So, is it more acceptable to you, or more of a joke?
It's
because
more.
it's the girls.
It's more nasty as opposed to mean. It's more. These guys must have. I don't know. Just the source being 3 guys instead of 3 girls takes on a different feel to me.
Girls, you feel more like it's more innocent.
It's more kicks and giggles.
No, I think it was more mean-spirited if it's the girls who did it to another girl. And it's more just dirty and nasty towards one particular girl if it's boys, to say the least. That's just the tip of the iceberg of the feel that I have for the story now. I'm glad you can understand so well. Because girls are mean-spirited towards other girls. And it's usually stemming from jealousy. So I don't have that mode anymore as I hear the story now. I'm thinking more mean, kind of nasty, disgusting boys who... That's the kind of feel I have now. So Stephen was absolutely wrong. It changes the feel.
The burning bush has spoken.
Wrong again. So you won't have to be wrong now for 3 years. Okay.
It's now up to detectives whether they will be charged with harassment.
The boys are not going to be charged. I can tell you that right now. Boys are not going to be charged with harassment. They're going to get nice, stern warnings, but they're not going to be charged.
Police are concerned that sites like Craigslist could be a way for sexual predators to meet victims.
The reality is, in cyberspace, there are people out there who are predatory adults and who are preying on kids.
This whole ordeal has been very hard on Linda's family. She's hoping by coming forward, she'll save other mothers the pain she's experienced.
Very bold.
As long as I can talk to as many people, make as many people aware.
Does it sound like a nicer mom, Terry?
I know,
she even
does
sounds
sound
like an
nice.
older age mom, which sweet granny mom.
About it, hopefully something will change because it's just not right.
So how does Craigslist avoid legal issues with this type of material on its website? Well, the proof is in the fine print of their terms of use.
Love the fine print.
It reads, Craigslist does not control and is not responsible for content made available through the service, and that by using the service, you may be exposed to content that is offensive, indecent, inaccurate, misleading, or otherwise objectionable.
Sounds good.
The T-Man.
May.
It's better think twice before soothing those aching muscles in a whirlpool bath or a hot tub. A new study shows that whirlpool bathtubs can be a breeding ground for a host of disease-causing bacteria.
And Stephen bought a used one, Terry.
Wow, that is correct.
I wonder how much of a breeding ground it is to the nth degree when you buy a used hot tub. just nasty.
A new study shows that whirlpool bathtubs can be a breeding ground for a host of disease-causing bacteria.
Oh.
Not good. A Texas A&M University microbiologist tested 43 water samples from both private and public whirlpool bathtubs.
Yeah.
Every single tub tested had some kind of microbial growth.
Wow, that's Steven's new nickname.
Microbial growth.
That's right.
Well, it sounds like even if you buy a new one, you get that.
Well, so you did a good thing. You saved some money, and you still got the microbial growth in its full effect.
That's right.
There it is.
Or if you're going to use one, it's double growth.
Double growth. Bonus growth.
Bonus growth.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Speaking of bonus growth, Terry, we need to find a winner for 2 seats on the party plane as it heads on down to Vegas in a matter of weeks now, Terry.
I know.
The New York hotel is waiting for us. They won't be the same when we leave, but they're waiting for us right now, Terry. More than 2 weeks, but not that far away. And seats are being filled at an alarming pace now, Terry. I think we have about 3 rows filled already. Come on. I'm serious. And between now and the next 3 weeks, the whole plane is going to be completely stocked and ready to go.
Wow.
There won't be like a buffer seat in between people. It'll be stocked full.
Well, with you and the microgrowth, we have to put us in between you and the other people. So, yes, in some cases, yes. But
can we give away to like the fattest listener we have?
Oh, jeez. Well, you're on the plane, aren't you? Oh,
jeez. But I don't listen.
All right. Anyhow. Well, who does? Anyhow, there are qualifiers from yesterday, Terry, and one of them is going to be selected, and them and their guest are going to be confirmed passengers. Nothing better than being a confirmed passenger, Terry.
Right.
And then also today, we must qualify people for Monday morning. I know it'll be a long weekend knowing you're qualified, and you have to wait and wonder. Mm-hmm. But hey, it's a better position than doggy style. Then I don't know. Than not being that's what I was thinking of. Than not being qualified and not having to wonder.
Doggy style.
Yes.
Doggy style's pretty good.
I got a little sidetracked. Okay.
Thinking about the weekend.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what we have here. As far as qualifiers from yesterday. When you hear your name called, yes, you are in the hopper to get a seat.
All right.
And by the end of this morning, you'll know if you're confirmed on the plane. Ashley Adams won on the Eric Flowers afternoon extravaganza for ginger kids and ginger kids alike, Terry.
Wow,
Ashley Adams from Tacoma, Washington is in the hopper, Terry.
Put on
Sarah Engelhart. Sarah Engelhart is a qualifier, Terry. She's qualified. Leo Herrera qualified at 7 a.m. yesterday morning. Do you remember that, Terry? He was a 40-year-old mailman.
I do.
Eric Stevens qualified during the nighttime player show. So if we were a casino, we'd be bankrupt because everyone's winning in games of blackjack against the house that is Cube 93. But I actually was listening to Shellard Hart's show yesterday, and hearing her play blackjack gives me an idea of why everyone's winning. She said, "Okay, I have the jack of the jack of queens, and you have a 7." It might have been the jack of clubs, but she said the jack of queens. I think maybe she got a little ahead of herself. But,
maybe.
Yes. The jack of queens is not a card I'm familiar with in the deck, Terry.
Right. Is that a card? She's trying to figure out who she is?
She's all pull tabs all the time.
Yeah.
So I am not sure she's that entrenched with the ins and outs of card playing. And when I hear her talk about that she has the jack of queens, it makes me pretty sure that
confirms that for you.
Her days of cards are limited. But the person on her show that was playing blackjack, lo and behold, did win against her.
Whoa. Wow.
She was able to beat the jack of queens.
Super.
Oh, well, he had a king of fives, right?
That was Devani Nelson. Devani Nelson qualified at 2 p.m. yesterday, and I believe that's a she, and she's qualified and is going to be put in the hopper, and later this morning we'll let her know if she's a winner or a loser.
If Shelly ever has a poker party at her house, I'm going.
Yeah, okay.
If that's the kind of rules.
Same with Eric Stevens. Did I mention him, Terry? Eric Stevens in the hopper. Did I say everyone? Sarah Engelhart.
Yeah, I think you did.
And Ashley Adams. So we got 5 names here.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone has a 20% chance. Yes, I did the math. Thank you so much.
That's pretty quick, too.
I don't require much thought.
Somebody had to have helped you.
Every aspect of my life. What else is going on in the world on a Fractus Friday before I hit the phone lines again, Terry?
I got a crazy story out of Woodstock, Georgia, where a gentleman tried to kill his wife. 4 times.
So far, it's not a strange story. Where's the strange point?
Tried to kill his wife 4 times.
4 times. Yes.
4 times.
Yes.
In order to get the insurance money so that he could continue seeing his stripper that he has been seeing since 1998 and paying her.
Man's got to relax, Terry.
He's been paying this stripper by the name of Misty. More than $110,000 for lap dances and, just to hang out with him.
He got a little in debt to her, so he had to whack the wife to try to collect insurance to pay off his stripper.
Well, so that she could, because she
You can see how it could happen, though, is what I'm saying, Terry.
Right.
Fall into that trap easily.
Sure.
I'm just saying, you can see, you can see how it could happen. Now, Terry, you said he tried 4 times. Was he successful on the 4th time or no?
No.
He failed all 4 times.
He did fail all 4 times.
Does it say how he tried?
Yes, it does. It gives a list of
Was he
all
trying to hit her
the
over the head with a cornflake?
No,
how do you
no.
fail 4 times?
Here's the first time. First time he broke the gas line to his house to try to make it explode while his wife was in it. That
So
didn't
not
work.
only collect insurance on the wife's passing, but also homeowner's insurance.
There you go.
Double insurance, a doozy.
Yeah.
Double doozy.
Then he tried.
That didn't work.
No, that didn't work.
She was like, I smell gas and turned it off.
Well,
Yeah, I'm out of here.
and then speaking of smelling of gas,
Want to smoke?
he tried pumping the house full of carbon monoxide by running the car in the garage, and that didn't work.
His house must smell great these days.
I know.
Yes. All right.
Then he tried poisoning her with Percocet.
Percocet. How many Percocet does it take to poison a human, Hotshot?
Depends on who the human is.
Oh, geez.
A wife.
A normal size wife, meaning
Average size.
Yeah, average size wife, meaning at least 320.
Whoa, really?
I don't know if you could poison her. You just sleep for a long time.
Percocet, yeah, I mean Percocet's not your poison of choice.
But if you get her intoxicated with alcohol and then mix it with Percocet, a lot of
Percocets.
That's tonight.
Oh, well, I mean,
die.
that's you.
That's called Friday.
Okay, well, then he tried Benadryl, however Benadryl works.
That's even lighter than Percocet.
Well, I know.
Isn't it?
I don't know. Shut the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, medicine so you can rest. She's going to sleep good.
Then he tried to throw a little cup of NyQuil at her.
Right.
Finally.
Die, bitch, die.
Smoke this marijuana.
Finally.
Sounded like he was running out of steam, Terry.
Yeah.
His first thought was his best, it
very
seemed
good,
like.
yeah.
And then threw a Tic Tac at her. What was the last one?
The Benadryl. Percocet and Benadryl.
Right.
Finally, he tried to get his son, his 28-year-old son, to help out with killing his wife and
Right. He
mom.
talked the son into
Well, but
it.
once he started telling his son what he wanted to do,
Right.
the son was like, "Oh, I don't think so, Pops," and called the cops on him.
Turned him in.
Yeah. Turned him
Good
in.
son,
Yeah.
Terry. Good son to the mom. Bad son to the dad.
He wore a wire. The son wore a wire so that when,
Son had to wear a wire to catch his dad talking about it in the act.
Yes.
Terry, if you're a son, I hate to make hypotheticals towards you because you get so testy these days. If you're a son, Terry, and your dad comes to you, you're a son now, okay? You have little balls and
Hold on.
you
Let
play
me
with them all
hold
the
them for a
time.
minute.
Yeah, there you go. Why is this day different from all others? All right, you're a son. Your dad comes to you and says, "I want to kill your mom and I need your help." Do you shut your mouth or do you call the cops? Because obviously a good son is not going to help his dad
Obviously.
kill his own mom.
Right. You call the police.
Unless she was late on the allowance. So
No, I mean, and this is an old.
I'm only giving you 2 options. Do you shut your mouth and not turn your dad in so he goes to prison for a long period of time, or and at the same time try to talk dad out of it, or do you immediately call the cops knowing that your dad is probably going to be sent away?
I would really, as much as I love my daddy,
Yes.
I love my mommy as well, so I would have to call the police.
You wouldn't understand at all.
No.
Come on, you've been living with that bitch for 25 years. You must know. What's the dad doing?
Well, this is the deal with the stripper. The stripper, Misty, she works at Tiffany's Strip Club in Atlanta.
What do you think of the dad? If just the off chance the dad went to his son on the day that his mom said he couldn't watch the Super Bowl, you think maybe he'd assist?
Yes.
Or the day that he had to spend an hour in a barber's chair without being able to tell the barber how he wanted his own haircut to go. You think maybe he'd assist then, Terry?
No.
Not that we're making it personal.
No, we're not making it personal
the bitch out.
at all.
Take the bitch out.
God.
Dad, I'm glad we're on the same page.
No.
I don't know. I'm not saying that the son necessarily did anything wrong, but I just think there might have been better ways to go about it than turn your dad in. Talk him out of it. Reason with your dad. You gotta be the reason you're sending your dad away.
Well, but I mean, if you can tell, if you've tried a little bit, and if you're like, well, Dad, are you sure you want to do this? It's kind of illegal.
Yeah, I can see in your eyes you gotta do, Dad. Okay, better call the cops.
Yeah, exactly. There comes a point where there is no reasoning with someone who's. I mean, and this guy was paying the stripper like $110,000. I mean.
Yes. Well, these strippers' rates they can, like any old meter, Terry, it can start getting pretty hefty there.
Fall in love with the stripper.
Meter's running, baby.
Him and T-Pain. Jeez.
So the bottom line, the moral of the story is all husbands should keep these thoughts to themselves, because we all have them. Is that right?
I don't know. I'm not a husband. I'm just a wife. So,
Many of us are very much in love.
Oh, many of you? Many of you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Doesn't mean we don't think about it from time to time.
Yeah. Especially when they interrupt you during...
Isn't it human nature to often think about killing your closest people to you? Oh, no? Okay, never mind.
Okay.
What would it be like if she was dead?
What
People think that. I wonder what it would be like if she was dead.
Oh, jeez!
Whoa.
Some people probably think that.
Okay.
Terry's going to be on the stand going, yes, he once said out loud that he did wonder what it would be like if she was dead.
But then he qualified it by saying some people.
And the jurors all gasp.
I know.
Some people think about that. A lot of angry people in the world.
You're right. They do all the time.
My wife thinks about it every day.
Here's a cold compress. Wow, what a story, Terry. Where'd this happen?
Happened in Woodstock, Georgia.
So what is the end result? Is the dad in jail? Is he going to jail? What's the deal here?
Yes.
What?
He was arrested on 2 counts of aggravated assault and 1 count of solicitation to commit murder. He's facing 6 years in prison if he's found guilty.
And what happened to the stripper that now is without her regular client?
I guess she moved on to a new man. Doesn't give
that's the one who really hurts
Yeah,
here.
Does it make you feel good as a stripper that the guy was so obsessed with you that he couldn't stop going to you to the point where he was willing to kill his wife to collect her insurance to pay you off so he can keep going to you? Does that make you feel good as a stripper, Terry? Does that make you feel like you've done your employing
stripper duty?
You've done your job well?
I don't know.
I wonder if deep inside, as the jury gasps again, if the stripper is thinking, man, I'm good.
I really turned him out with that.
Yes. He wanted to kill his wife and collect money just to pay me because he couldn't stop coming.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Wow. That's craziness.
All right.
Right there.
1-866-663-T-Man. A lot of people have been waiting a long time, Terry, but I'm looking at these phone lines, and all these people just want to do is qualify for the party place.
Well, they want to party with us,
I understand, but, I mean, it takes a little more. I'd like to talk and have a conversation and have some topics and chat and what else do you do?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to do all that.
Okay.
Alicia, good morning. Alicia?
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. See, there's no conversation here, Terry.
No, because you're too busy doing other things.
Am I on?
I'm sorry, I'm walking out of my office.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I wanted to qualify.
Okay. See what I'm saying, Terry?
Yeah, no conversation.
No conversation, no how'd you do, no top of the morning, nothing like that.
Right.
Top of the morning, T-Man.
None of the... That was a pretty interesting story you just read.
Bottom of the night.
I'm not saying that she's found that interesting, but...
No, hey, Steven, what's going on?
Yeah.
No, a funny thing happened to me on the way to the market, T-Man. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Just T-Man qualify me.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Well,
Lots of people do.
a lot of people
I
do.
know. Everyone is.
Yes. Why are you so special?
Yeah, I mean, like, what is she going to bring?
Okay, the only time I've ever been to Vegas was in October, and I went with my mom.
Uh-huh.
My mommy took me.
Okay. And how does that pertain to us?
That's a party right there.
Well, it was actually really fun, but I didn't really get to while out.
All right.
Already had fun down there.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So the 6 billion people that haven't gone to Vegas, don't feel sorry for you.
Mm-hmm. That's all you got? That's your hook in?
Well,
That's your best,
No, I'm a single mom of a 3-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Work full time.
Who isn't?
Yes. And you breathe oxygen, right? And you got a crack in your ass?
That's cool.
What else? Anything else?
I don't think any of you guys are single moms.
I
Don't
was
be so
for
sure.
a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Harry,
And I don't like to talk about it, but... So what else? Anything else? You got 5 seconds, Alicia. Throw something good.
I want to go. I don't know.
Okay.
See you later.
If I said to you, Steven, 5 seconds, throw something out there good, you would know what to say. Go ahead. Tell them what to say.
Well, I really have a good time. I'm a single mother.
Click goodbye.
If single moms is the reason you're getting on, then we're going to need to buy some more planes.
Wow.
It's just one plane, right? Last we checked.
I'm going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah, exactly.
What is that from?
Jaws.
Oh.
He's throwing the chum in the water. Great scene.
Wow.
Chum.
Chum?
What that's
Nicole.
That is the fish.
Yes, Nicole.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. Thanks for asking.
Good. I would like to qualify as well.
Clear all these things. Let's clear them
Good
all.
man.
Clear all the lines. Clear all the lines. Clear them all.
Yeah, let's
Start from scratch.
Yeah. Erase everyone.
Erase them all.
Yep.
Call them anew.
Start anew. Call up. And at least trick us into thinking that you're somehow interested in having a conversation of some sort on a Practice Friday.
Practice.
T-Man, I got 6 choices for dates for Saturday night. Which one do you think is best? And then make up 6 options, and then we'll humor us at least.
Oh, that'd be cool, huh?
6 options.
Jeez.
6 options my whole life, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll give it a credit card.
What?
Even then, they give me 3 options at best.
Still limited, huh?
All right, the phone lines are refilling, Terry. Do you want to go right back to them or give them time to think about what they've done here?
You would think so.
Amy! Calling from the side of the freeway, from what I understand.
Really?
Yes.
Pulled over?
Pulled over, yes.
No, I'm not pulled over.
Oh, jeez. You pulled yourself
I
over.
ran out of gas.
You ran out of gas.
A likely story, but I like it. Yes, go ahead. What happens next? You get...
It's true. I'm still waiting for my friend to bring me gas so I can go to work.
Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez. Now you
now
can
you're
get...
full.
Well, why should why does this only happen to women, Terry?
Wait a minute.
Why?
Well, you would know.
I run out
I've
all
seen
the time.
guys run out of gas, believe me.
Oh, we're not talking about with cars, though, Terry.
No,
Or
I've
maybe
seen-
yours wasn't cars, but we're talking about, like, fuel tanks in cars.
No, I understand
Oh,
that.
okay.
But there is a little fuel tank light that goes on
Yes,
when
every-
you're...
There's a story behind it.
Every car built after 1987 has a warning light that lets you know when you're down to the end.
Yeah.
Let me tell you my whole sob story.
It may be
might-
perfect for Vegas,
Maybe you
Terry.
might feel a little better about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, listen, like a week ago I was coming home on the freeway and I got hit by somebody at like at 5 o'clock in the morning and they took off. So I was in a hit and run on the freeway.
Did I say I wanted to hear Keith's story, Terry?
You did.
What do I just feel like banging my head
Well,
against the
you
wall?
didn't
Right?
want
Okay.
people to say
All right, yes, go ahead. Then what happened?
To make a sob
Very
story
interested,
short,
yes.
I had to borrow my dad's car and
Right.
his gas gauge doesn't work.
Ah,
And that's the truth. That's
yes,
the
they
real
don't
deal.
have those gas gauge working little lights in the Dodge Dart from 1977. All right, so that's your story. That's why you're on the side of the road, gasless.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So what can we do for you?
Well, since I've had a streak of bad luck considering I got hit and run on the freeway and now I'm sitting on the side of it out of gas.
Any doubts where this is going,
Make my
Terry?
day.
Oh, no
Yes.
doubt.
Try to turn my luck around by qualifying you.
I think it says in the rules you're not allowed to qualify someone who's stuck on the side of the road.
Qualify.
Unless that person flags down the first male stranger and lets him finger in the backseat. What do you say?
Wow.
Oh my gosh! I've got my best friend on the way.
Mm-hmm. Her best friend is it a woman or a guy?
It's a woman.
It's a woman. Yes, and why is she the best friend? What makes her so best?
She is actually the nicest, most genuine person I know.
Mm-hmm. And the nipples? How big are the nipples there on the best friend? They're nice?
They're fairly good size.
Really?
Nice, not too
The big
pink,
baloney
not too
size?
brown, like
Oh.
a really nice color.
Are you talking about yours or hers?
Hers.
Oh, wow.
And you're a white girl or what?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey, sure.
And tell us about your white girl life in 20 words or less up till now.
pretty hectic. I look actually, I'm quite young for my age, so everybody thinks I'm younger.
How old are
Gives me
you?
an advantage because people think I'm stupid and I'm not.
Right. How old? That's obvious.
But I just ran out of gas.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Oh, jeez. And have you ever been married?
Yes, I have.
And you have kids?
No, I don't.
How long were you married?
I was married for 2 years.
And why did that run out of gas?
Because he was a good man, but not the right man.
Good man, wrong man.
Choose poorly.
Rich man, poor man. Good man, wrong man, Terry.
My best friend just pulled up to help me out with the gas.
Gas!
My friend gets out, oh, you needed gasoline. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I brought natural gas. Oh, no sale. Okay, I think, you know what, Terry? She sounds rather cute and cozy. There's a chance that I may have to qualify her. Mm-hmm. That, of course, all comes down to one very important factor.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Are you and your friend going to start muff diving for us in the back seat, live on the radio right now, yes or no?
Do what in the back seat?
Never mind. Do you have a MySpace account?
Oh.
Yes, I do.
You do?
Woohoo!
And we can get to that area of the internet how?
I'll tell it off the air.
Okay.
Oh, she's going to talk to Pasty.
Terry, just
Is
because
that
she...
going to be like the deciding factor?
No,
though?
I'm going to say, even without seeing your pictures, that I'm going to qualify you.
Wow!
That's
love you.
Oh, that's assuming... I didn't even bring a guest there.
I know.
That's assuming that those pictures can be found. No matter,
It can be, oh, for sure.
no matter what's on those pictures, I don't care. She's qualified, Terry.
Okay.
The only way she's not qualified is if this account of her having a MySpace account is true and valid. It's not a bogus little statement she made.
Right,
Bogus
right.
statement. Oh, jeez, they're whispering to each other.
Now,
I just qualified. What? Yeah, the salad.
He bought the whole story.
And you can see my best friend on there, too.
Oh, yes.
Best friend's
We
bringing you
figured.
gas.
We figured. All right, hang on. Pasty's going to take all your info.
Who's the fat one?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to soon find out.
Yes, let's play the new game show called Who's the Fat One?
We didn't find out the best friend's name.
Jerry, we're in the bonus round of Who's the Fat One. You have a lot of cash and prizes on the line.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think Amy or her friend is the fat one? Who's the fat one?
Tough.
I will go with the best friend.
The best friend is
Yes.
the fat one.
Oh.
Yes.
Your opponent, Stephen Kilbreth, he is so close to winning, too. A trip to Mazatlan. You can challenge. You can
Change that card, T-Man.
Oh, wow.
Meaning that you think Amy is the fat one, Amy's the fat one, and not the friend, Stephen?
Well, if it's between those two, I got to go the other side then. Beat Terry.
And we know where Hot Carl Scott's going with this. They're both the fat ones. Thanks for playing. When you join us next time, we'll reveal who the fat one actually was. Here on everyone's favorite game, Who's the Fat One? The T-Man.
Was first to break couples news about Nick Lachey getting very social with his brother Drew's Dancing with the Stars partner, Cheryl Burke.
Nice.
All of his friends and family, you know, we've become really close.
Despite the denial, the two were spotted together again. And Cheryl may have waltzed out of LA restaurant Koi separately the other night, but our sources inside Koi say the duo dined together.
They dine together, Terry. What kind of brother is Nick Lachey on top of being just a big doof, Terry?
A big doof?
He has to know that his brother Drew wants to bang the hell out of Cheryl Burke, but his wife is so all over that. She's so in the middle of his wife's radar screen that he has no chance to do it. So what does his brother do? In a nice brotherly move, he bangs her for him.
I'll handle it for you.
Nice brother.
But you know
Good
what?
brother he is.
I really think that she wouldn't do Nick because she seriously has a thing for Drew.
But you can't do Drew because Drew's wife is all over that in her big frumpy way.
Well, and granted, she's about to give birth at any moment, but...
It's not because she's pregnant that she's big and frumpy. If Drew knew he was going to be Drew Lachey, the winner of Dancing with the Stars, he would have altered his life a little differently. But he, just a couple months ago, was just Drew Lachey, the brother of Nick. And what was he doing before Dancing with the Stars?
I believe they said that he was Nick's manager.
Was managing Nick's career?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, nothing going on. Nothing going on today, Nick. And you're wide open next week. See you later.
Yeah, you have a 2 o'clock with a box of Fruit Loops in the exit.
It's a tough job to manage Nick's career lately.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no calls, nothing going on today again.
I'll be golfing if you need me. But,
no one seems to be interested in you at all.
Yeah, but on the other hand, he's getting all the calls.
Very busy work, yes.
Even your dentist called and said, don't come in. I don't want to know from you. You're embarrassing.
Yeah, because I think Drew has got some acting gigs now.
Wow.
So.
And Cheryl Burke and him, you might be right. I'm not sure if you're right, but Cheryl Burke may have wanted to have sex with Drew, but Drew's wife is just too on top of that situation.
No, I know that. But I mean, when you have her... When you have her, almost in tears at the end.
If she loved Drew in a wife kind of way, if the wife loved Drew, she would realize how bad he wants Cheryl Burke, and she'd let him have him.
She'd give a free pass. Go ahead.
She'd let him have her, Terry.
Right.
What does that mean? If I was in tears at the end of the show, does that mean I want Drew too? Is that what you're saying?
Come on, Stephen. You saw it, right?
Well, I mean, there's a close connection between them, obviously, because they were together all that time.
And Terry thinks it goes deeper than that. Yes, deeper. Terry thinks she read the body language, and even separating that from the dance moves, she thinks they had some kind of sexual chemistry that can't be denied. The kind of same chemistry you think you and her have. Yeah. And maybe you're right. I don't know. I don't look as closely as Terry did at Drew and the dancer there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He did a fine job.
So maybe, I'm not saying you're wrong, Terry, but that doesn't mean she wouldn't screw Nick Lachey as a consolation.
All right, just to stay close to Drew and in the family?
That's a good consolation, I think.
A couple of months ago, she thought she would have been screwing the better of the two brothers. Now she's screwing the way more pathetic one.
Wow.
Talk about flip-flopping.
Yeah, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Flippity-flop.
Whoa.
Nice brother. Rubbing it, sticking it to his own brother. Yeah, she was great. Everything you might have thought she was, man.
But how's your kid? How's your wife and kid?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness.
Terrible.
Like you wouldn't do it, right?
No, I wouldn't do that to my own brother, Terry. Or at least not let it be known by all the tabloid magazine shows.
Well, but then how could you not, be followed around?
I couldn't. I would know. I would be able to read my brother, even if he wasn't saying it out loud. I would be able to know that he wants her so bad and can't have her because his wife is all... I mean, not that he can't screw around on his wife, but his wife has got Cheryl Burke right in the middle of her radar, Terry.
Oh, sure.
So he can't screw Cheryl Burke. And I would pick up on that, and as a good brother, there's plenty of women out there to screw. I would refrain from... Who am I kidding? From screwing her.
I mean, and
she's pretty sexy, Terry.
No doubt.
In her own little way.
Right, no doubt.
I was passing by the screen when my wife
for 2 hours.
When my wife was watching Drew and Cheryl Burke on The View. Mm-hmm. And there is just a big part of you want to just knock the hell out of Terry. There's no doubt about it. And Drew feels that way, so what does his brother do? In a nice brotherly move, he has sex with her for him.
Well, how's Nick going to meet people these days? He's got to meet them through family.
Well, nothing like having your tall boy ruined by seeing Star Jones right next door.
So rude.
Kind of cool?
No, not cool at all. Very uncool. Now, what else is going on in the world, Terry?
This is something kind of interesting. Researchers at the Medical College of Wisconsin have found that moderately overweight males...
You're laughing at the researchers in the Medical College of Wisconsin, too, Stephen?
Yes.
You don't think they have any credibility?
It's just funny the way she said it. I don't know.
Sitting around eating cheese all day?
That's right.
What do you think?
Cheese all the time.
Maybe you can do it, Stephen, and keep that little padding in the middle.
Oh, good.
Because they found that moderately overweight males, such as yourself, are more likely to survive serious car accidents thanks to that extra padding around the middle. Provides extra protection, supposedly.
So the joke of having a self-inflated airbag there is not actually a joke. It's reality.
Right. For men. And it doesn't work for women like that. But they found that it actually does protect men.
Why does it not protect women if they're fat?
Because they say that the fat on women...
Is women's fat is all in their ankles?
Well, yeah, it's kind of just distributed every...
Women's fat is all in their ass. gas.
Yeah, pretty much. They're sitting on their spare tire.
Men's fat are all in their bellies.
Yeah.
And the belly fat acts like an airbag.
Yes, it does.
So the distribution of fatness is better on the man as it pertains to the car accident.
Right.
All right, Stevie, go out and wreck your car and see how it
Well,
works.
it's good protection, too, like when you run into a wall or something like that.
Yes. Now, why do you keep doing that, by the way? Just because you know you can get away with it?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Doing what?
Running into walls. Oh, do you mean in a car?
No.
Oh, yeah, why do you keep doing that? Never mind. Anyway. What else is going on?
How about this story out of St. Augustine, Florida? A guy who recently purchased a new Escalade was trying to show off his OnStar system to his girlfriend, pushed a little OnStar button, but the volume was down. So OnStar, of course, their natural instinct, or they're supposed to call the police. And when they did, the police arrived and spotted his bag of cocaine in the center console. So dude got busted for cocaine possession.
Bad day for the guy.
Not good.
Right.
Trying to be a show-off and impress the girl.
Yeah.
Going to jail for coke.
Check out my OnStar.
If I knew you had that much coke, I would have screwed you.
Yeah.
You should have said that earlier. Screw the OnStar.
Yeah, why are you trying to impress me by showing you your OnStar? Show me the bag of coke in your glove compartment, I would have been having sex with you 10 minutes ago.
Is that impressive? I mean, don't people get how OnStar works?
What's that now?
Nothing. Well, not everybody has it. It's still kind of cool, I think.
Right.
Brianna, hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes?
You're just going to repeat everything I say?
Huh?
Mia, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Doing okay, thanks for asking.
And everybody else, are they okay?
Don't worry about them, they're fine.
Okay.
Yes.
So is it just us online right now?
Yes, just me and you, yes.
Ooh.
Everyone else is gone for the day.
So what can I do for you?
Nothing. Adam, hello.
Yo, what's up,
That was a
man?
bad attempt.
It's
Just obviously knowing where it's going. 1-866-663-T-MAN is the number to call. And yes, Adam, what's up?
I just want to either give you an update on the story. I remember a little bit more about it, or I can fill you in about another story.
You're the guy I called yesterday?
Yeah,
Don't I usually
unfortunately.
say something like call me next week or next month or next decade? Don't I usually say that, Adam?
All I heard was I'm looking forward to his call again. So
Okay, you took that very seriously.
oh yeah.
Yes. And what's the update, Adam? You called yesterday. You're that
Like
guy.
Adam's story yesterday.
The actual guy looked more doof-like in his pictures than he even sounds on the radio, Terry.
Yeah, he was real doofy.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yes, Adam.
Yeah. Well, I talked to my buddy, and he said that I met the girl out on the street, and she was crying, and she needed a ride home, and that's how I got her in the car.
And you didn't remember that part? You claimed you took her out of the club, Adam.
Well, yeah, but he said the girl I was hitting on in the club was the go-go dancer, and her name was Rainey or something like that.
Rainey.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
and that's the girl you thought you had in the car with you, but you actually found a crying girl on the sidewalk that you were screwing.
Yeah.
It's a minor detail.
Well, it's
You sure she wasn't crying after you had sex with her and left her on the sidewalk, or no?
what was that? Oh man, I didn't quite hear that.
I'm assuming most girls cry after you have sex with them, Adam. Is that
Cry?
possible? Yes.
I hope not.
Remember a guy cry after sex with you, Terry?
No.
No.
No, that's a little weird. That's out of my kinkiness right
Yes,
there.
I think it's obvious. All right. Well, thanks for the update.
Well, hey, I got another story, and I got a number.
Story time with Adam.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's always fun with
If you
me,
can
man.
tell the story in 20 seconds or less, we'll hear it. Go ahead, Adam.
Okay, I worked at McDonald's, and there was a couple chicks there that I was screwing, and one wanted to go out with me, and I told her no, and then she went and screwed my cousin in my own bed. Pretty good story, huh?
Adam, would you like to qualify for the party playing in Vegas?
Hell yeah, I would.
Hang on the line.
All right.
That'll get you to stop calling on a regular basis. It's the least I can do.
That might.
Adam, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Congratulations, Adam. From Adam from where?
Olympia.
Olympia. Yeah, any
I'm
doubt.
outside chilling.
Any doubt he was south of Tacoma. Adam from Olympia.
Yep. late for work, too, dude.
Yeah, of course. You are a qualifier on the T-Man's party plane to Vegas.
Hell yeah!
Now, if you win, who are you taking with you?
Probably my stepsister who's down in New Orleans.
That sounds hot. All right, hang on. Hang on, Adam. We're going to talk to Pasty.
All right.
There he is. He's a qualifier, Cherry. May find himself on a seat by Monday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well.
Whoa, dude.
Pasty.
He's already a
Nobody.
William guy.
Yeah, he qualifies.
Come on, baby. Pick him. I like him.
Cressa.
Hey,
Cressa?
it's Sasha.
Cressa, what's up?
Hey, I want to be a qualifier.
Target control, Cressa.
All right, hang on the line. You're qualified.
Wow.
All right?
Hey, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, what
Cool. Adam was the man at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Throwing all the chicks in.
Getting it done by the French fry
great.
machine thing.
I got all these chicks right where I want them.
You want to see a shamrock shake, baby?
Wow. I had one yesterday.
You came to the right corner of the kitchen. Qualify Cressa.
I'm doing a search on MySpace first.
Oh, she's got a MySpace?
Oh.
Yes. Even better.
Look at him.
Cressa the undresser? Gotta like the name Cressa, Terry.
I guess so.
Stick it right in your Cressa, come on. Terry, this is going to be an interesting party plan. How's she looking on MySpace
No
there,
doubt.
Pastela? What?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up?
Whoa.
See, you know, Terry, how many times have I just on a whim qualified someone and had them turn out big time?
Well, quite a few times,
All right.
actually.
The few times I've done that, every time they turn out to be way hot.
Yeah.
There must be some immediate instinct I have.
You got a real knack.
She's
you're good
a
at
pretty girl.
You're looking at her right now?
Yeah, she's...
You're going to like her.
I'm going to like
You're
her?
gonna really like her.
How old?
She's thin and attractive. If she was big like a bus, I'd like her.
Big like a bus. I hand off to hot cross guy.
Yeah.
Thin and proportioned. Those come to me.
Dark skin, dark hair.
She's got dark skin, dark hair, yep.
The last thing Hopscotch Scott wants is thin and proportioned, Terry.
Yeah.
He wants no part of that. Pasty, you're staring. You're drooling. You all right?
Whoa,
Things over. You okay?
Magnum fell on the counter.
Trying to print some out for you, but yeah, good choice on that one.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, good choice.
Wasn't even really a choice. You can't even hold it. Yeah, the brakes are shaking. The Terry text page is rolling all morning long at 97373. Don't you know? That's 97373. Don't you know?
Hold on, let me write it down.
May I share a few of these with you? Would you mind that? Would you mind that too terribly? What can we do here?
Go for it.
8:52 is the last cutoff point. So there might be some new text pages on the wires right now I haven't even seen yet. But at 8:52 and 9 seconds, somebody writes, since you're giving away the qualifying to that loser Adam, why don't you qualify my pregnant ass? I know I'd be more fun than him.
Oh, yeah, pregnant woman.
Pregnant in her ass, Terry.
Yeah, pregnant in her ass? How do you do that?
I don't know. It's a mastery of science. I don't even know what that means. Anyhow, 8:51 and 56 seconds after Gay is hot buff and quote-unquote gay, is he going to kick you to the curb like the hairiest of holas did 2 years ago?
That's right.
Gay has got to kick us to the curb a long time ago anyway, and we kicked him the same way. It just doesn't seem to work out. Anyhow.
Can we kick that phrase to the curb?
8:49 and 36 seconds. T-Man, you disappoint me by qualifying that faggot Adam.
Wow.
Faggot Adam.
Now, keep in mind, if there's any text pager you feel deserves a call back, I can immediately interrupt the process of reading text pages and fire a call over here.
Okay.
8:46 and 52 seconds. What's the over-under? Have you set one, T-Man, on how long it'll take for Gaius to pop his staples and refatten himself?
We're early on in that.
Probably hitting the buzzer there. What's the problem?
I think he's got a great point. And I want to hear more about it.
Set an over-under? I should set an over-under?
Probably should.
Yeah.
Of when you'll be asked for more money to do something else.
I'm not giving him any money for anything at any point of his life or mine.
It's only $8,000 to reverse the surgery. You know I need this. I can't walk. Okay? Everything I do for the show. I was dipped in chocolate. Now I have diarrhea.
Well, if you guys want to set it over, I'll tell you what. I've never let you guys do this before because it would be a horrible mistake, but I'm willing to allow one at this time. If you two together, collectively, Stephen, that means you, Hopscotch, that means you would like to set an over-under on the popping of Gay's staples. Now is the time to do so.
So that's, technically when he has his first problem, first complication with the surgery.
The first moment you know that the surgery is a waste, that it's over, and it's only a matter of time before he's laid out in the house and people are breaking through the wall to get him out. Or that's on the schedule.
On the horizon.
Once you realize the surgery has not been a success.
The day that you realize that, okay.
Yes.
I'm going to go August 5th.
I was going to say July 2nd.
I was going to say March 6th. That's on Monday, right?
Mm-hmm. You're giving him just to the afternoon.
That's right. Over under. You going under? Okay, there you go. A sampling of over-unders, ladies and gentlemen. Make your own office bets amongst yourselves now. 8:33.
Time for Summer Jam.
Oh, it is.
Whoa.
8:33.
And Raspberry Jam.
Well, maybe the surgery will be such a success. We can dupe people and convince them that that's Carrot Top on stage at Summer Jam when it's really Gay Phone Operator Terry.
Cool.
Yeah, they're the same.
That's
they've got the same humor.
That's how big a success gay surgery is going to be.
The crazy high eyebrows and such.
We can paint those on, Terry. If he's thin enough and he has the body for it, we can paint on the eyebrows. 8:33 and 51 seconds. That girl should just drink the gas that her friend brought and spare the party plane. How do you not know how much gas you have left in your stupid car? Referring to the earlier caller who was stuck on the side of the road.
You just like to push it.
She claims that the gas tank doesn't work. Thingy.
Huh? It always says E, and I never put anything in it.
8:33 and 43 seconds. T-Man, I am the human counteractor of vaginal dryness. Sign Albister J.
What?
He's the human counteractor of vaginal dryness.
Wow.
Okay.
Did it register yet, Terry?
So he's like the KY jelly.
There you go. Nailed it. He's the human walking version of KY jelly.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Wow. It took a while for a response, but there it is. 8:31 and 47 seconds. T-Man, I need some new and nude pictures taken of me for free. Anyone willing to offer their services? She's not willing to pay anyone for their artistic eye and craft.
That's the point. Yeah.
Don't you have an artistic eye?
Yeah, but this is just a random pager. Who knows what you'll be shooting? You may need to bring the widest angle lens in the history of man.
Yeah, I mean, he could be huge for all we know.
Right. It's like Juan. You want to call this person back?
Sure. Let's see if it's a he or she. Ooh. Or maybe it's a he, she.
Good morning. It's a before and after shot.
Sure, he's got plenty of those on his computer.
What exactly does this person need nude pictures for?
Calling the tranny.
You can ask this person when we get him on the line.
I like the tranny.
Hello?
Good morning there. How are you? It's T-Man here, and we got your text page, and we're discussing it on the air right now live. Live and in full color, baby.
Whoa.
You're all good.
Hello?
Good morning there. Let's start over with her.
No, I guess so.
Who's this?
We know it's live because it's 8:15.
This is Chanel.
August 16th. This is Janelle?
Chanel.
Chanel?
What a T.
Tranel.
Tranel.
Tranel, now why is it that you need new and nude pictures taken of yourself?
Because it's the new year, and I need.
You want them for the new millennium?
Putting a new family calendar together.
Well, I look good, and the last ones I took were from back in 2004, so I'm looking for the new ones.
So you want somebody out there, maybe a member of our staff, maybe someone in the listening audience, to come over with their little disposable camera and take some nude shots of you. Is that what you're saying?
I need somebody with some kind of skills who can help.
Oh, some kind of
pose.
skills.
Oh.
What exactly?
I need somebody to help pose me and all that good stuff.
Help pose you. You want somebody to help pose you, yes.
Yeah, and
Like the gummy doll or
Let me
something.
let me just take a picture of you with a street sign up your ass. Come on. You want to be posed, right?
What exactly, Tranel, what exactly are these nude photos for?
They're, well, for
Kinda
my
so.
personal collection, and then.
So basically no reason.
No, yes. I
What?
have people who want to see me.
Well, okay, why? Why would they want to see you so bad in all your glory?
Because certain guys who I talk to, they see a face shot, so they want to see the rest. I try to fulfill online fantasies when I can.
I see. So you do a lot of online chatting, and people see your face and your face only, and they've requested to see your naked body.
Yeah, and you met me before, T-Man.
I've met you? Oh,
watch out.
Let's take this off here.
Jamba, a juice.
Remember when you guys did the Bachelor thing for Tony?
Yes.
And I was the black female who came down who only dated white guys.
Terry, we're talking about 2, 3, 4 years ago.
I thought you remember me.
Okay, I won't pretend like I don't remember you.
White guys, what a letdown.
Yeah, we don't like black girls, we only like white guys.
Right.
Yeah, white guys are lame.
Yeah.
They're not lame.
We don't like a black woman who only likes losers like us. Anyhow, well, Terry,
wow. All right.
She needs them just for her own fun and frolics, basically.
Okay, well.
She's overwhelmed with requests of men, white men, that want to see her body and all its...
But they flake out of me, but nobody wants to take my picture. I'm like, hello?
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Come on down on Monday. We have a very professional-looking camera here. And, the one with all the scratches on it.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll take some pictures of you, all right?
What time on Monday?
Any time that works into your schedule, all right?
Okay.
Hang on. The pastiest of days is going to schedule you, make it official, and all that other fun stuff. All right, there.
It's hard to download Polaroids onto the computer.
So just exactly how white do you like your guys? I'm very good at taking pictures.
Oh, jeez. So we could bump up your appointment to Sunday right after I get out of church.
If you like white guys, honey, look no further. I think get no wider than this.
In between dinner with a family.
Yeah. And this big Oscar party.
The hell is she talking about? She needs nude pictures of herself. Why can't you just say, I want some nude pictures of myself, period? That's it. I'm being flooded with requests. They demand them. Well, yeah.
Until they see them.
Oh,
wow, and then they go, okay, never mind.
Pasty, ask her, what do you weigh?
What do you weigh?
Oh, jeez. Just need to know what lens. 160.
Whoa, how tall are we?
How tall are
7'4", I hope.
5'5".
That ain't bad.
Not bad.
All right, tell us see you Monday.
Okay, we're going to see you Monday.
All right.
All right.
Yes, we'll clear some stuff out of the studio.
Yeah. We will.
Just kidding. Pretending she's really big. All right, she is pretty big. Anyhow, 8:29 and 47 seconds. Somebody writes, I have a warning about MySpace.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a warning? What a text page that just leaves you with so much curiosity, Terry.
Oh, I know.
I wonder what their warning could be. Whatever. 8:29.
Scott's not on there anymore.
Oh, it is. Why did it? That's very bizarre.
Careful.
Saying 229 shot out on the air, subliminally, not so subliminally, all the time, and yet he takes down his MySpace. Something happened he's not telling us about.
What would happen?
I don't know. Maybe he got caught writing something you really didn't need to be right. Oh, look at face today. He's nodding his head yes, laughing his ass over there. He knows that he wanted to ask you the same question.
Yeah.
And the other guy...
I give my cell phone number out on the air. Pretty sure I can get caught doing that.
Well, then why all of a sudden would you... I mean, that's a process to take your whole MySpace account down. If you just, decided, okay, I'm not going to even go to it anymore, that's one thing. If you just decided, okay, I'm not interested in it anymore, and you never go back, that's one thing.
People email me through there, so I don't want them to think that
down.
I don't want people to think I'm not responding back to them because I get emails.
Because you don't want to big-time people.
Yeah, exactly. I just think it's gay. I don't want to be part of it.
That's probably why we thought you'd like it. Anyway. Wow! 8:29 to 47 seconds. I love the pretty fountain in Vegas.
Oh.
The pretty fountain. Yes. 8:27 and 13 seconds. T-Man, I'm tired of all Cube's contests because all it does is encourage the boring-ass moochers to call your program. Signed, Eyebrow Dude. Eyebrow Dude has the audacity to call other listeners boring-ass moochers, Terry.
Moochers. Oh, yeah.
I hope he was writing this text page with tongue firmly planted in cheek.
I would think so.
But I want my picture taken at Questfield if I can, please.
Yeah, can you arrange that?
Yeah.
He's trying to get on the party plane so that he can get married down in Vegas. Is what it is. Oh, but he's not a moocher.
But if you really want me to go, T-Man.
Hello?
Hi, bro, dude.
What's up?
You wouldn't be so warped as to call other listeners boring-ass moochers, would you?
Yeah, I would.
You truly, you sent this text page in all seriousness. Is that what you're saying?
I'm dead serious, yeah.
It's hard to take this text page from you serious, eyebrow dude. After we're fresh off the non-stop barrage of, T-Man, you got to get me on the Seahawks field so I can take my wedding pictures, little diatribe you had going there. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but nothing came of that.
Okay.
But as moochers do,
you
made it an attempt.
But that's the first thing I've asked from you in 8 years.
Not just an attempt, Terry. Multiple attempts.
I know.
Ridiculous after ridiculous attempt.
Right.
Eyebrow dude. You can't.
Yeah, but
that's what I was worried about. Steven assumed he was joking. I see. I saw some very strong possibility that he was serious. You can't be serious, eyebrow dude, right in this text page, can you?
No, I am, because it seems like every other month you have a contest where people call in and the first words they say is, I want the gift card for $5,000. I want to go to Vegas. And it's like, you get away from the people who call in and actually have problems and the interesting people that call that you talk to.
So you just don't want us to do contests?
Yeah.
What's that?
You don't want us to do contests?
No, you can do contests, but I mean, it just gets boring every time somebody calls it.
Well, I agree with that. That's why I said earlier in the program, Terry, I'm not going to take calls from people that just want to say that.
Right.
Because I happen to agree with that. But coming from eyebrow dude.
I know.
The pot calling the kettle black here is just a little bit ironic.
Come on, you've got prize pigs that call in all the time. I asked you for one thing in 8 years. I've never asked you for anything else.
Right. Okay. I'm glad we could get that straight. He was very serious, and he makes a good point.
Okay.
You never asked the old producer for, tickets to the in-studio Christmas party or anything?
No, he emailed me.
He emailed you. He had to have you there. You
Jimmy
had to be there.
always emailed me with an invite plus one.
That shows you why he's at where he's at today.
Well, that might be true, but
I have a feeling you've asked for stuff in the past, was my point.
I've never asked for anything.
Yeah.
It's always just been given to you.
All right. Hey, you want tickets to the Sonic game? Here you go.
All right, eyebrow dude.
All right, dude.
Very good.
All right, bye.
Yes.
We'll take note of everything that you just said.
Yes. He certainly is able to, in a take one to know one kind of moment, can identify someone who slams the brakes on the program.
Yeah.
8:26 and 38 seconds. I'm going to a strip club for the first time with my boyfriend tomorrow, and I'm scared I may get turned on. Please help me, T-Man, signed Cheryl.
Oh.
She has a nice, hefty hint of lesbonic-type feelings deep inside, maybe not so deep inside her, Terry, that she's afraid may come raging out right in front of her boyfriend, and she's never told him a thing about it.
Wow.
Trust me, he's not going to mind. Or he shouldn't. There's another one in the similar vein of eyebrow, dude. 8:22 and 24 seconds. You guys suck so bad today. All you talk to and try to qualify are lame-ass people. Qualify someone who'd actually be fun and deserves it.
Mofo. I'm not buzzing. I'm going to fall into their trap.
Okay, you know what, then? We need to take a break. So we can readjust our senses, Terry.
Okay.
Oh, our nethers.
Play with our nethers.
Have a good time.
Yes. Stephen, don't pretend like you don't do that in your normal studio.
That's why he has to.
That's why, yeah, exactly.
That's why you've never requested to leave that studio. I don't want to know what goes on up there. I have my suspicions. I don't ever question. You have your own place. It works out well for everyone.
Definitely don't want to use the mouse up there.
Oh, is that a fair comment, Stephen?
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
Unzipping.
We'll give you some time, too, Stephen.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
The T-Man Powers.
But the yeah. Play on, play it, play on, play it, play on, play on, play on, play on, cause I like it. No diggity, no doubt.
Who did this song?
Black Street Productions.
That's right.
We out,
But Terry, the Hot Shot Sky World Tour continues tomorrow at the South Hill Mall.
He's blazing a trail.
Yes. If that's the way you want to put it, fine. He'll be at the Verizon kiosk, or what are you going to do?
Yeah, lucky for them, they have a store.
Oh, that's nice of them. Yes, they must be doing well. And you'll be there from what time to what time in the South Hill Mall?
12 to 2.
Hey, Puyallup fans.
That's right.
If you ever wanted to hang with Hot Fudge Scott, he'll be doing pretzel time. He'll be doing all kinds of runs with you. He'll be at the South Hill Mall from 2 to 4. Is that right?
12 to 2.
12 to 2.
Probably not 2 to 4.
12 to 2.
Wow.
If you need him there from 2 to 4, I'm sure you can get him to stick around.
For an Orange Julius, I'll do anything.
Whoa, really?
Add banana, I'll do anything.
I've been in the South Hill Mall a number of times myself, Terry.
Wow.
A lot of runs to the South Hill Mall in my day. Yes.
And I got a ticket to the Black Eyed Peas concerts, too. Set of tickets.
You're giving away a set of tickets to the Black Eyed Peas and Pussycat Dolls at the Everett Event Center.
Correct.
Nothing better for a Puyallup person to win tickets to the Everett Event Center, right?
I have to book their flight early.
There you go. If you are at the South Hill Mall shaking hands, kissing babies with Hot Shot Scott tomorrow, you may be the winner of the Pussycat Doll Black Eyed Pea concert tickets that he'll have to give away sometime before 2 o'clock.
Oh, it doesn't end there. I got 2 pairs of tickets to the professional basketball team in Seattle, too.
Wow, really?
Yes.
And that team would be?
I guess I'm not allowed to say their name for some reason.
That's bizarre.
Yes, it is.
Really?
The Sonics, I said it.
Because that sounded really weird. The professional basketball team in Seattle.
That's what I was supposed to say, which sounds stupid.
So you just went ahead
Yeah,
and
whatever.
said it
I got
anyway.
Sonic tickets.
Heaven knows that he wasn't talking about the store. Anyhow, there it is. All right, so he's got a lot of tickets to give away, basically, ladies and
Got
gentlemen.
a lot of things going on.
And speaking of important business, we have to find a winner that qualified yesterday to be officially on the T-Man's Party plane right now. Now, I usually put the names in the hopper, Terry, and we have a whole bunch of names here, but I have never picked a winner at a Shellard Hart show, and I want to end that streak so she stops giving me weird, dirty looks in the hallways, Terry. Not that I look at her anyway. So I'm going to just basically say that the winner from her show yesterday at 2 p.m., you know, the one that had to go up against the Jack of Queens?
Yes.
Devani Nelson.
Oh, Devani.
I'm putting her on the plane.
All right.
If she answers her phone.
Devani.
Wait, give her a few seconds here.
A few seconds?
Yeah. Let it really sink in.
Let her soak up the 7-second delay
Yes.
here. All right, maybe I'll read a text page or two. Maybe you're give her an ample opportunity to have her friends and family call her up.
Hurry up, bitch, wake up.
Let her become aware of the urgency of this moment. 9:20 and 43 seconds, somebody writes, T-Man, since you mentioned him, whatever happened to the mini producer? Where did he get shipped off to?
Mini producer.
Works at the International Division.
Sounds good. I really don't know the answer. 9:20 and 41 seconds. After years of effort, I finally nailed my sister last night. Signed, Erie Eric.
Wow.
Man, there's a forgotten man.
Yeah. Well, him and Eyebrow Dude were, didn't they host some
they were
kind of
butt
party?
buddies.
Yeah, they were lovers for a minute, weren't they?
Oh, days. More than just a minute. It's a Brokeback Mountain moment. Erie Eric, I haven't even heard or thought about him in a while, Terry.
I
It was
know.
a nice little stretch we had going there. Anyway, what else here? 9:20 and 21 seconds. Help me, T-Man. I talked my wife into a threesome with another guy about 6 months ago, and now she's obsessed with it. I feel like I'm losing her. You know, I can't text these things at 9:41 and 52 seconds.
Another guy?
Yeah, he talked her into it.
Wow, what a deal for him. Oh, yeah.
That's what I've been trying to talk my wife into for years. I'm dying to have the threesome with a guy.
Yeah.
Strapping man.
Well, we can just get pasty over here. It'll be great.
Come on, you got to give in, baby. You got to give in.
My turn yet.
Can't help it be your turn with the magnum over there.
Oh, wow.
9:15 and 41 seconds. 9:13 and 29 seconds. All right, depends. You want to hear text pages like, Terry, I want to give you my miraculous cactus.
What do you think? Of course I want to hear that.
All right, so there it is. There's the offer, Terry. You ready to stick your hands out and accept this man's miraculous cactus
No,
or not?
because cactuses are pretty prickly.
Oh, jeez. Hey, you've been around, apparently. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, Eastern Washington's pretty
Oh, they have cactuses in Eastern Washington?
Full of cacti.
Full cacti?
It's not really a
cool desert, though.
No, definitely not a cool desert.
It could snow in the desert.
9, 10, and 52 seconds. Qualify me. I can get you guys in. VIP to almost any club in Vegas. Free drinks all night long. Well, you know what? We're already on the VIP list, as are all the people that get on the party plane for the Ghost Bar at the Palms Hotel for our Sunday night experience, Terry.
All right, then.
So we don't need your help. We got a couple of connections ourselves.
Right.
We'll just keep it over anyway. All right. 9, 10, and 39 seconds. What's up, T-Man? I love you guys. My son loves your show, and he cries in the car unless you're on the air.
Wow.
Best of on Monday. Screw him.
Well, best of would be...
Yeah, it's still on the air.
I think his
but
son
not
is like a young little boy. And
all right,
likes
Shelley and Eric, Monday.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, Steven is a spiteful, mean person. That's all it comes down to. These are your natural instincts finally coming out. No, that's...
Could have been.
And by the way, that's not what we do around here.
Okay, good.
I thought that's what we do around here. We make salty little remarks like that.
So everybody else could be stupid but me.
Apparently so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you say you're trying to be funny.
Well, stupid funny.
No way.
Mm-hmm. 9:09 and 2 seconds. You want to hear this one? Terry Free, I want to splash all over your face. Sign Sam Perkins.
What?
Maybe it was.
Really answered.
Is the real Sam Perkins still living in the area?
I don't know.
You don't know.
She hesitated.
Don't have that information at this
wife is, I know
time.
that.
So that's Sam, did you?
9:09 and 2 seconds. My girl busted. My girl's family show. My girl busted me for sleeping with her and her best friend in the same hour. So I'm Jason.
What?
And by the way, I'm on hold. Is Jason on hold? You got a Jason on hold somewhere there?
Text while on the phone? That's
Do
cool.
not. No.
Well, he must have hung up then. He couldn't hang on from 9:09 and 2 seconds. Maybe we needed to hear a quick little version of that story.
In the same hour?
I think we just did. You know how that works. You know, you have sex with your girlfriend, then she passes out, and then her friend wants it, so you do it, and somehow they find out about it. Yeah, all the time. Mm-hmm.
Dirty dipping.
Dirty dipping.
9:08 and 12 seconds. I love text pages like this. Let me tell you, they're so complimentary. I saw your MySpace pics, and your wife and your son are gorgeous, T-Man. No mention of me. My wife and my son are gorgeous. I'm a horror show.
It goes without saying, maybe.
I don't think it does. I think they're pointing out that my wife and my son are good-looking people, and I just don't make the cut. Mm-hmm. And it goes on to say, you obviously should be very proud. Nicely done. It's a very big compliment for a man of my stature, half elephant. Haven't seen the what?
A half elephant man, half Quasimodo.
But all the
good parts.
Whoa, thank you.
Thanks for remembering my life.
No problem.
9:07 and 23 seconds. I got a big lens for that woman's pictures.
Whoa.
Good line. I think we've given all the other people from today that didn't make it, since I'm officially making Shellard Hart's winner the
winner,
overall winner.
Right.
Let's have all the other qualifiers carry over to Monday.
Yay!
Nice.
Carry over.
Mm-hmm. Now, of course, Devonnie Nelson must answer this phone call, Terry.
Right.
And it must be her.
Devonnie.
Hello?
This is Devonnie Nelson.
Yeah, it's actually Devaney.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking for Devonnie. I'm sorry. I got the wrong number. I got the wrong number, Terry. I asked for Devonnie Nelson to answer the phone.
Wow.
She couldn't do it. We got to find another winner now.
Come on.
Jeez. Correcting us.
Correcting me? Is she nuts? Is she nuts?
Change your name, woman.
Yes, it's Devonnie, T-Man. Whatever you need. That would be the right way to go about it.
Give her one more chance.
First of all, Devonnie sounds a lot nicer than Devaney. Devaney. No, it's Devaney. Stupid name. I don't want a stupid name, girl, on the plane.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I want Devonnie.
Okay, well, try it again. Maybe you'll have Devonnie now.
You try it. You dial.
Okay.
You dialing?
I'm dialing.
Ease up on the buttons, man.
She's got a lot of aggression, that girl.
Yeah, she does.
Yes. I'm going to ask her one more time. I'm looking for Devonnie. If she corrects me again, it's over.
Hello?
Is Devani there?
Yes, this is her.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was looking for.
Yay.
Devani Nelson?
Yes?
You have...
It's Nielsen.
Oh, just...
He just said correct you on my first name.
You have been selected to be a passenger, officially, with your guest, on the T-Man's Party Plane to Vegas.
Party!
That's what I'm talking
Just hear Steven scream. That is just...
She did not say that's what I'm talking about, did she?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, jeez. You're excited, Devani?
Yes.
Okay.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And what station changes your name so you can officially qualify and be officially on a plane to Vegas?
T93?
That's right.
All right.
Hang on the line.
Congratulations.
That's what I'm talking about. Well done, Terry. Mm-hmm. Seems like a great passenger.
Oh, goodness.
In a big old fat Betty way.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively.
The T-Man.